Was this yesterday?
Jake Lang and Abdul Drama may have been coordinated with liberal Metapod. What is that?
I cannot believe this. Michigan U.S. Senate candidate Abdul El-Sayed just platformed January 6er Jake Lang. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it, Z. This is how he handled Jake Lang. And this is how you handled Jake Lang.
Guys, what's up? Jake Lang here.
Hello, it's Jake Lang. See, good to meet you. Thanks for coming.
So I like how you post this on your Instagram. Then you have this in the video. Also, this is an extra little nugget. You follow him on Instagram.
Was that the start of a debate? I mean, like...
Z, you have continuously showed that you have piss poor judgment. I gotta be honest.
Yep.
How could you ever talk about having judgment? Remember, two of the biggest products we've gotten from these people are fucking Fetterman and Plattner.
I mean, these people are they're unserious. They're these grifters. There's no other way to look at this. Okay. I mean, that's the operation that Destiny's a part of, right? Sex Destiny's operation.
Ooh, he accidentally said Destiny for a second. Yeah, Z wasn't even criticizing El-Sayed. I think she was just making fun of that people were treating her crazy for debating the guy or whatever.
These grifters. There's no other way to look at this. Okay. I mean, that's the operation that Destiny's a part of, right? Sex Destiny's operation. Another one of my fucking ops. They literally, they don't have any ideological conviction, man. They don't give a fuck. They will align with anyone and everyone. They will align with Nazis. All they give a shit about is clout.
The projection,
bruh.
The projection. They will align with Nazis. Hello? Really? Hello? Really? We're still using that talking point? Hello? Hello? Really? Really? Really?
All they give a shit about is clout. That's it. And it's personal. It's a personal clout too. There's no larger goal. There's no movement that they're a part of. They only want to advance their own personal interests and maybe become maybe get more money from the Democratic Party, pretty much.
This isn't even true.
It doesn't. The thing is, too, none of it makes sense, right? Like, I'm like the worst clout optimizer. Like, I'm famously the worst clout optimizer on the internet.
You only talk to people smaller than you.
Yeah, and the idea that, like, it's just like, it's so obviously true how stupid,
So yeah, Abdul didn't platform Jake Lang, but you did.
That's exactly what Justical said in your word for word. Yeah, because these guys shared notes, 100% of course. I mean, you see him now. Hasan is way more blatant about it now because he's so pressed. I think if this was yesterday, I think he literally just starts watching Justical stream. It might be in here.
We just need to start showing up to his events. Just our mere presence
As
is going to give him anxiety.
Yeah, just being there, sure.
Well, we're not going to do anything. We just want to fucking be there, man.
Yeah, but I guess that's too much.
Yeah.
It was crazy to get denied entry because we were literally just going to go and sit and watch. That was it.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
What do you want me to say? Did you get your money back?
She organized the Destiny.
Did I what?
Did you get your money back?
Not yet. I emailed them, but I imagine they probably have to, it takes them a while. Because they're just
got to send the money over, yeah.
True. But they're also probably, like the event just finished, so I'm sure they have to go. Well, no, the event just finished, so they probably got a ton of like logistical shit to take care of and everything. I imagine it'll probably take a few days.
And Andrea Unfuck America tour. Yeah, I know. Democratic Party, pretty much. So yeah, Abdul didn't platform Jake Lang, but you did. Yeah, Z is in every Jubilee video now. She organized the Destiny and Andrea Unfuck America tour. Yeah, I know.
Who did Hasan platform? Didn't he platform like a Houthi terrorist?
Literally, and cheered and clapped. That should have been a permanent ban too. There should have been legal action. I don't know against it. Well, maybe not. I don't know. No, because there's nothing illegal about that. It is crazy that he just watches like terrorist attacks though, and like is championing them. That's just insane to me. That's just insane to me. If I Google, I don't know why I'm going to Google search it because I'll never be able to find it on fucking Google.
Do you want the Hasan
I don't
interview?
really care.
The what?
Do you want the interview?
No. The interview was fucking cringe too, but...
I just linked you the same thing. It's still in his YouTube, interviewing Yemeni Timothy Chalamet. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
that's bad in and of itself, but this is a civilian ship. This is a civilian ship. That's it. This is not like an IDF or an Israel boat or...
Bro, They fucking look at this. They got the Palestinian flag that they painted under the helicopter with the Yemen flag. They fucking overtake. They start overtaking the ships, and they're like, "Guess what, dog? No more trade to Israel. If you're an Israeli, if you're owned by an Israeli corporation, or if you are."
Remember, on Twitch, they added an extra rule to ban people around me. I think it was for Dylan, that you couldn't watch extremist content even if you disavowed it. You're not allowed to watch extremist content on Twitch. It's in there. Is it? It's not trust and
Terms of
safety.
service?
No. Community guidelines. For example, you may not display or link terrorist or extremist propaganda, including graphic pictures or footage of terrorists or extremist violence, even for the purposes of denouncing such content. And that's even if you're denouncing it, let alone in bold. Twitch does not allow content that depicts, glorifies, encourages, or supports terrorism or violent extremist actors or acts.
Actually sending ships to the Israeli port of it's not Eilat, it's the other one that is now bankrupt. But what was the other port? Haifa, right? Is it Haifa? Is Haifa the bankrupt one? Anyway, there's a lot of information. I can't recall all of it.
How do you even know
But
where
they
the
go,
ships are going?
if you
It's
are
so
sending
fucking
ships
stupid.
into Israel, if you are owned by an Israeli subsidiary, if you're owned by an Israeli corporation, we're going to take over your ship. You cannot fucking use this trade route anymore. Guess what, bitch? It's our fucking territorial boundary, and we're going to enforce
It's
this
not.
until
You're not allowed to do
you
that.
stop doing genocide.
It's
in
not.
Gaza.
You're not allowed to
'Cause
do
they
that.
say it. They're like, listen,
It's not your boundary. You don't have the authority to do that. You also don't even know where the ship is or what it's going to or who's it from. By the way, I don't remember if this was the, is it the Galaxy or whatever it was called? Or this is a different one, but I know it wasn't an Israeli ship. They don't know. They were just capturing whatever the fuck.
we don't like you. We're not a fan of you. Okay.
So it's like a third party.
Yeah. This is.
It's a
group of
terrorist
people that are
organization.
The Galaxy Leader? Yeah.
like, no, we care about the Palestinians.
Is this the Galaxy leadership?
We don't want you bombing them. So we're going to fucking take action. And we're going to try to punish you economically to the best of our ability. And by God, they started doing that, and they were doing it real well. So they started taking over these ships. They started targeting the ships. If you pass through, they communicate with you. They're like, hey, where are you going? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. And if you're trying to get in there, we're going to fucking bomb you.
Are there people on this helicopter right now?
Yes. What do you mean? Of course there are people on this helicopter. What do you think? It's a fucking drone?
Kind of, from this angle.
No, there are people on this helicopter.
So this is like a hostile. They're streaming this?
Yeah. They're flexing.
What? And they're coming in hot with guns.
Yeah, but you have to understand, this is a deterrence, right?
It's like this is just insane to me. Like, I'm sorry, like that, like multiple heads should have rolled for the, not in a like people get fired kind of way. Like, I can't even imagine, bro. Like Amazon owned subsidiary, like it's just insane to me that they're watching ships being hijacked.
Right? So like their goal is to film it and show it to the world, so like other companies that don't want to risk having this happen to their product, having this happen to their ships, literally are like, okay, we're not going to use the trade route anymore. All of a sudden, if you don't use the trade route, trade gets more expensive for the West. All of a sudden, if you can't use that trade route, the Israeli port is going to get bankrupt. Israel is not going to be able to get the materials in time that they need for waging their war. Israeli society is going to start getting upset. They're going to be like, I can't get my treats. I can't get my Amazon Prime deliveries. What the fuck is going on? I hate this. Israel sucks. I'm leaving Israel. That's the goal.
Like all of this is like obviously propaganda, and it's so stupid. And the funny thing is, if you know anything about like the history of Yemen or whatever, Ansarullah, the Houthis don't give a fuck about any genocide in Israel or any bullshit like that. They were just like becoming more and more reliant on Iranian weapons and everything, and so they're kind of taking over. But the Houthis don't give a fuck about what the fuck is happening in Israel, Palestine. So fucking cringe. Satellite imagery shows ship hijacked by Houthis near Yemen port. Oh, was this? Oh, it was the Galaxy Leader. Didn't they hold these hostages for over a year?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's
and
what I
then
remember.
This is the one, by the way, where when that Houthi guy that Hasan was interviewing was mentioning the hostages, the Houthi guy like laughed. He was like, "Oh, they're like chill because we drugged them." And then Hasan was laughing. He's like, "Oh, that's so funny." It's like, actually, Hasan interviews Houthi Chalamet. I don't know how to spell this fucking shit.
I'm trying to interview the young Yemeni.
Do they use the word hostage? Nope.
Probably not.
Galaxy. Nope. Crew.
Captain,
Oh.
crew, yeah.
Involvement together.
That's interesting. That's good. That's probably why it's like more. Oh, whoa. What has happened to, does he know what has happened to any of the crews? Like, I heard they tried, wasn't it called CAT? The chewing, the
CAT.
lead?
Yeah.
CAT.
بدي اسالك انه شو صار للطواقم اللي بيشتغلوا على السفن بيقول لك انه
Are they
سمع
having a
انه
good time? Are they okay? Does he know?
بيقول لك انه الطواقم اللي بيشتغلوا على السفن انه كيف حالهم وايش عم تعملوا معهم وانه هل انه عم بيستمتعوا بوقتهم.
والله الصدق يعني مستمتعين يعني كلهم يعني وعايشين الوضع الحمد لله يعني جو خرافي واتمنى انتم تزوروا الجو هذا كلكم.
يعني انت شفت الناس اللي بيشتغلوا على السفن وبسالك انه جربوا القات هم جربوا قات.
ايوه كلهم جربوا حتى دكان سفينه خزن.
He's saying they've all tried caught, including the captain of the ship that he went on. He's saying that the vibes are immaculate.
No way.
he's saying he wants us to visit.
Oh, dude, I would love to one day.
Right.
I am afraid of America bombs, though. That's what I'm afraid.
بقول لك انه بده انه يزور السفن بس بيخاف من القصف الامريكي.
لا عادي يجي والله بنخليه يزور السفن كلهن ويعيش.
Like the crew is literally, these were hostages for like over a year. Like,
Oh, I'd love to visit the terrorist
yeah,
organization.
being forced to do drugs and shit as they're being held captive for, and not related to Israel or anything at all. And then like this, like, God, he's so.
انه كيف هدول الاشياء عم بيصيروا بنفس الوقت.
والله صدق يعني احنا يعني باحترامنا واخلاقنا يعني نجذبهم الينا يعني خلاص نكسبهم يعني خلاص يكرهوا امريكا يكرهوا الحكومه الامريكيه.
He's saying that they win over the crews on these ships and they like win them over with their charm and they make them hate America and the US government.
That's so funny. Okay, that doesn't probably take much to be
Like, wow. After you've captured us as hostages and threatened to kill us and are drugging us, that you can win us over so easily. Like, it's such an unbelievably unhinged, crazy, stupid, wild fucking thing to say. I'll get mad if I keep talking about this. Anyway, this is, I'm sorry. Like, it's just,
Not good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to interview the.
Jesus fuck.
That's not good.
Their whole goal is to just like try to generate controversy and clout for themselves. That's it. I haven't seen them do a single damn productive thing. Really. Clout for what though? Like what? I mean, nothing. Just personal clout. It's just pure clickbait. No real ideological conviction. I mean, there's no.
Call me crazy, but if I ever.
Like, it's so funny they say this. Like, Hasan can't write or speak coherently about anything policy-wise at all. Like, he is pure, like, faux ideology. Like, he's not even, like, really, like, when you say, like, read theory, I'm so sorry. How can the read theory commie leader guy not be able to name a single fucking book that he can point people towards when it comes to theory? Like, he just engages on the most surface-level way possible. Although, I guess when you're just, like, a talking head for whoever's feeding him his actual talking points, he doesn't need to know anything. But, like, no offense, but, like, how can you have the audacity to call out anybody about anything? You know nothing. I don't even know this guy's a GED level amount of information about any of the things he talks about. And then the fact that he tries to... I still think that the cringiest possible thing that you can do is to have to credential yourself because you failed to make an argument. To be like, well, I went to college and I graduated. It's like, yeah, and the only evidence I have of that is the fact that you just said it. That's fucking insane to me. Hi, what's up, buddy?
Ever had the opportunity to meet Jake Lang, the absolute last thing I would do is shake his hand, treat him with respect, and tell him how nice it is to meet him. But the same cannot be said for the Unfuck America tour.
It's Jake Lang.
Oh, man.
Pardon.
Yeah, like it's just you are so clearly in it for the clout. Why the fuck do you even? Why are you even around Jake Lang? Like, this dude is a straight up fucking white supremacist, possibly a.
Is he wearing the Spanish flag? It's a fucking jersey under his thing for the fake football shit. That's another thing too. Like, oh my God, this guy has no hobbies or interests at all. Like, if you were to get this guy in a room, be like, I need you to talk to me at length about a single hobby or interest you have. He couldn't say anything about anything. It's so fucking cringe. But he LARPs on this football shit so he can attack America and Argentina or whatever the fuck.
A federal agent, right? Why would you ever give them a platform at all?
In the belly of the beast.
Oh, hello? Oh, your mic is not working if you're trying to talk in here.
Minneapolis knows how to deal with Jake Lang. That's all I'm gonna say.
See, good to meet you. Thanks for coming.
I genuinely hope people will consider.
I need you to talk to me at length about a single hobby
Whoa.
or interest you have.
Here, if I, oh, okay.
She left.
donating to or supporting the Unfuck America tour after they chose to platform Jake Lang. Debate is supposed to be a tool for persuasion. It's supposed to challenge people who are actually open to changing their minds, not handing over a microphone and legitimacy to someone whose public record is extremist rhetoric and provocation. This is someone who has publicly promoted the Great Replacement conspiracy theory, given Nazi salutes, burnt copies of the Talmud, attempted to burn the Quran. He has organized demonstrations targeting Muslim communities, advocated for mass deportations. He's deliberately sought out events centered on marginalized communities to provoke confrontation. Was the objective to change minds, or was it to generate virality? Call me crazy, but if I ever had the opportunity to meet Jake...
Bro, all the Grateful Dead shirts said he doesn't listen to music. I can't tell if you're trolling or not. Somebody might have a link to it, but he literally, I remember saying a long time ago on a stream.
He doesn't like music.
Yeah, he says he doesn't like music. Which is, that's the most, of all the people in my space, of the Gisticles, of the Destinies, of the Fuenteses, of everybody, that is the most sociopathic shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. They're debate pedophiles through and through. They think of people like Jake Lang and Fuentes as their peers. It's not personal to any of them when it really should be. I know. But that's precisely the reason why Epstein very famously platformed Nick Fuentes when Nick Fuentes had no platform whatsoever, when he was demonetized and deplatformed everywhere. Destiny very openly gave him an opportunity.
Yeah? What do you mean by not true?
I'm pretty sure Nick Fuentes he didn't have like a huge fucking platform or whatever at the time, right? Like he wasn't like the fucking end all be all.
Well, that's what Hasan is saying, no?
Oh, he is saying that? Sorry, I missed
yeah. But he wasn't like, I'm trying to remember if this was before, fuck, my timelines. I can't rely on what these guys say either because they lie about everything. But when I was talking to Nick, this was after he did the AFPAC thing, right? I believe? Somebody can go check the timelines or whatever.
I believe so.
Opportunity.
It was before Kanye.
Yeah. If he wants to give me credit for remaking Fuentes, who, by the way, like if we want to be like politically ruthless, I mean, we would just say that Fuentes has probably been a net benefit to the left because it's just been kind of like infighting with Trumples and making them kind of look bad or crazy or whatever. But if you want to give me credit for building Fuentes, that's fine. But then your whole streaming career and your current political relevancy to anything, you owe 100% to me because I did way, 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 way more to build up fucking Hasan than I ever did for fucking Fuentes.
Brother, one of the things that people I've seen people do against me now is like, oh, he doesn't listen to music. He's a psychopath because he doesn't listen to music. It's like, damn, brother, what are we doing at this point? Like, I don't know if it's because I'm autistic that I don't listen to music or not, but like, can a boy have some preferences? Brother, one of the things, like, that's insane. I've heard motherfuckers online be like, yo, Hasan doesn't listen to music. Obviously, he's a psychopath. He's like a secret murderer. It's like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Oh, AFPAC was in 2020, and you had him at your place in 2022. Gotcha.
It's crazy. Like, sure, yeah, I know I'm weird. What do you want me to do? Fucking hide the truth about how I behave? Like, anyway, let's just keep it pushing. There's definitely something missing if you don't like music. I like music. Okay, I like music. I just don't listen to a lot of music because I don't have any fucking time to listen to music. I spend most of my time, every waking moment,
Don't say ebooks. Please don't say ebooks. What does he do at the gym? What does he listen to when he's at the gym?
Listening to the news.
Oh, no, shot.
He doesn't go to the gym anymore, man.
Well, but this was like, was this years ago or just, was it really 8 months ago?
I think years ago.
Well, I'm trying to remember because that background that's after his house, but this has been so long. My timeline's suck on everything. I don't know. He listens to your stream. True.
Actually. Every waking moment I have not on stream is dedicated to news, programs, podcasts, audiobooks. I can't listen to music on stream because of DMCAs. When would I even have time? Is what he tweeted.
Oh, no, that was 2 skulls, not 1.
Nah.
You just snarked, Ethan. Way to go.
It doesn't fucking matter if it's 1 or 2. The motherfucker got a skull in the mail. That's the point.
Well. Okay. Hasan responded to you about the DSA thing. I'm supposed to click the links in the order that they adds and Ark give them to me. So if you're posting links, you should post them to the Google form. That's what they want you to do. Okay, these are my Israeli handlers. Okay, we watched that one. What is this? Is this someone we are watching now? 420. Oh.
Welcomed him into his community, and they were like, "Oh, we're duking it out. We're having cordial conversations." And not only that, but he also gave Nick Fuentes' phone number to other podcasts, and he openly celebrated that too. There's videos of Destiny out there. Okay.
The only podcast, I don't remember if I actually did connect him or not. The only one this was true of was for No Jumper, and it was because I think they reached out to me asking if Fuentes wanted to come on to debate or whatever. Would have been the only one. But like, are you telling me that Destiny and No Jumper relaunched Fuentes' career? Also, what? Not to be. Wait, why am I saying not to be mean? It's a fucking neo-Nazi. What career? Like, and I'm more influential than Kanye West, who Fuentes was working with after me.
There's videos of him openly talking about how he gave Nick Fuentes a lifeline at a time when Nick Fuentes had nothing, and how Nick should respect him more. Nick should treat him with the dignity and respect he deserves.
True, though.
Yeah, didn't you say that's how Charlie Kirk and those guys used to treat you? Like they would call you a monster and then try to get a beer with you after? Yes, I did say that. Yes. Real ones, old school people remember. Epstein did a reputation laundering for Nick Fuentes and even banned numerous members in his own community that were like, "Hey man, we're with you all the way, but this is a bridge too far. Nick Fuentes is a fucking neo-Nazi." He wrote.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, didn't you say that's how Charlie Kirk and those guys used to treat you? Like they would call you a monster and then try to get a beer with you after? Yes, I did say that. Yes. Real ones, old school people remember. Epstein did a reputation laundering for Nick Fuentes.
Why is he saying real ones, old school fan? Like he's an old school real Destiny fan.
And even banned numerous members in his own community that were like, "Hey man, we're with you all the way, but this is a bridge too far. Nick Fuentes is a fucking neo-Nazi." He wrote effort posts defending Nick Fuentes. Effort posts defending Nick Fuentes.
Never. The funny thing is, wait, do you know who Hasan is referencing here, by the way?
I don't know.
Mr. Girl. So at this time when I was debating Fuentes, I didn't want to use the label neo-Nazi on these guys. I would just rather debate the policy prescriptions. And then there was a huge disagreement on my fan base, partially led by Mr. Girl, because he got mega ass pain about this, about whether or not we should label him neo-Nazi. But that's it. It wasn't about like, my fan base was like, we shouldn't befriend Nick because he's our best friend now and we're trying to play Minecraft. Like, that was never it. That was never the case. It was just whether or not we should use the label neo-Nazi or not. All of my conversations with Nick were adversarial, except for maybe our dinner, our waffle stream. But other than that, every conversation was a debate.
Yeah.
No, and the
here it is.
No, and Fuentes' treatment of me is so bad. I don't understand. That's something he'll have to learn to grow. Not to sound like not to be too self-aggrandizing, but like Fuentes should be worshiping me because
True.
I was the only lifeline that he had to like being able to breach like mainstream political conversations.
That was true at the time. But the red pill shit, I think, probably catapulted him a bit more. But the big connect here, I don't know why he never brings it up, was fuck, Mooten, help me. Black rapper guy, most famous rapper maybe alive today.
Oh, Kanye West.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Are we pretending like
I represented a huge potential opportunity to him, and he just was so bad faith in the way that he treats me. It's unbelievable. I don't know why the fuck you would do that. Like, he should have been so conciliatory towards me. I'm not looking for that. I'm not asking if I bitch or anything. But for him to be like...
My issue here was that big tech on his platform, God, the tangled webs we weave, was using Cozy, I think, to try to, to spam report Mr. Girl's YouTube channel because they didn't like a debate that they had. And then I told Nick, I was like, we're never going to do debates or anything if you're not going to fucking... I can't have people on your platform spam reporting people who are in my community. It's obviously not going to work. And then Fuentes basically was just like, well, I can't control any of them. Fuck that. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, because I am basically the only like large lib figure that will talk to you or debate you. So what you just don't give a fuck at all. But then people try to spin this into like, I'm building his career, I'm helping him, blah, blah. I mean, I'm sure if we're being honest, I'm sure there's a little bit of a help there because any community back and forth is going to help to some extent because you get more eyes on you. But I mean, you have to do that if you're debating people, right? So you could make the same argument for all the Daily Wire people I debated as well.
Relentlessly bad faith against me.
But the thing that brought Fuentes back into more kind of well-known stuff, it would have been the red pill stuff a little maybe, but it was the Kanye West thing. That was the big thing.
I'm like, bro, who the fuck are you? Like, I can put you on a stream in front of 14,000 people. Like, I'm giving your phone number like Adam 22 so you can go to a show. What the fuck would you like burn my shit so hard? Like, you're so...
Yeah.
Oh, and the
like, where is Fuentes even at? Again, it's just stupid fucking. He will cut the clip before you mention Kanye. Sure.
This is the guy, prominent liberal. Haters on the
next clip.
Platform are. Okay.
Also, by the way, to reiterate how much I hate all of this, okay? All I want is to debate policy and stuff. I think it would be infinitely more interesting. I think it would be doing a better service to all of the people that are impacted by this stuff. We should be arguing over which candidates can provide the best vision for America. And I'll even go as far as to say, even if you're a socialist or whatever, fine, then have the argument. I think that's fine. Just have the argument. It's like this subversive drama, horror, obsessive content of like fixating on all the personal likes, and they all do it. All of them do it. All of them do it. Everybody on this side does it, and all the MAGA people do it. It is so boring and relentless and cringe.
Ending. Because he couldn't disrupt yesterday's College Dems of America convention, by the way.
Fire it. Link it in chat. Holy shit. Who's Queen Bee Hart? At Hasanabi, here are clips of the stalkers yesterday talking about how they want to disrupt your speech. X.com/gisticle. Holy shit. Oh, another one. I don't know if you want to see the harasser from yesterday, but X.com/Juicetalker. How many of them are linking them in chat? Are you allowed to link in Twitch chats? Usually people have that shit banned. Jesus.
Why would he have that banned? That's all of his content is
True.
clicking fucking links.
And the
Yeah. Here are the clips of the stalkers yesterday. Someone was kind enough to clip the Digital Ground Game official stream from yesterday where their volunteers got ready before going to see Hasan. I'll post a thread of them for other people's convenience.
Also, none of this is true. The Digital Ground Game official stream. First of all, none of this had anything to do with Digital Ground Game. And then secondly, well, obviously because of that, it can't possibly be a Digital Ground Game official stream at all. Like, it's just so stupid.
We're about to leave to go snark Hasan, guys. No, we're gonna go just hang out with the Democratic Congressmen of America, the College Democrats of America. I need to go get a little bit more clothing on because I'm barely naked. Make us all look like a dumbass. Well, I'm just curious of a couple things. My first way. All right.
Darius and PR Sec, get ready to go snark Hasan.
You wanna come on, we gotta go snark Hasan.
Yeah, let's go start, bro.
Yeah, let's go snark. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
You guys ready to get out of here? You can get up and go to bed? And you're like, sorry, not go to bed. You guys start getting Hasan?
What time's the something?
Get snark.
Like, God, fuck, I got so mind fucked by so many people telling me not to. You look unhinged when you attack Hasan personally. Blah blah blah. You look unhinged. All of these things are so limiting to me. Fuck. But not anymore. Not anymore. We've learned more. We've done better, and we'll return. We'll go back to our roots if we have to. If this is where we have to go, if it's back to the drama content, fucking. I'll buy yachts. I'll buy yachts for Brettler and his entire family if that's what we got to do. Okay. I'm just saying. Imagine the unhingedness of your second largest political streamer on Twitch. Okay, is now just straight watching Kiwi Farms curated clips that Juice Stalker, a guy who I'm pretty sure he still has a whole bunch of his fuck Hasan tweets up on his Twitter, like that this guy is just like spamming to his Twitter account and he's just like broadcasting it to his 20,000-30,000 fucking retards on stream. And I have no chance to even respond on this platform because I'm permabanned for who the fuck knows what reason, because Dan Clancy doesn't. That was going to be too edgy. Never mind. But Jesus.
Smart.
Darius and PR Sec, get ready to go snark Hasan.
You wanna come on, we gotta go snark Hasan.
Yeah, let's go start, bro.
Yeah, let's go snark. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
You guys ready to get out of here? You can get up and go to bed? And you're like, sorry, not go to bed. You guys start getting Hasan?
What time's the something?
Get snark.
Did you empty your trash? I need a snack.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, that social safety person. This is not a real person also. I still stand by it. Even if I saw him in real life, I would assume that it's like a Chinese robot or whatever. Oh, it was the Officer Nasty guy who made all the clips? Makes sense.
Oh, you mean Connor's friend?
True.
That he wouldn't ban?
Yeah. Who also, I'm 99% sure, is a big Kiwi Farms poster as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if he
are
posts
these
some Kiwi
the
Farms...
Are these the assholes who attacked Frogan? First of all, did Frogan post any pics of her and her friend afterwards?
I didn't see that.
If they didn't,
I heard that she said that, but yeah.
Did they? Because if she didn't, that whole thing was a fucking lie. Garen
Fake.
fucking teed. Also, attacked by Zionists. Give me a fucking break. Oh my God.
I don't even know who the fuck these people are, by the way.
I like how I don't know who these are. Meanwhile, this guy knows more fucking lore about my life than I do. Holy shit.
Ground Game volunteers preparing their serious political topics like Hasan's dog and debunked brothel
I
stories.
have one question for you. Hasan. Hasan Piker. KH Dog. Mr. Piker. Kyle. What's something you say? What's something you can say to Hasan? Just like,
I don't blame Radiant for holding on to his manly essence. Too many succubus out these days.
Brother man.
This is so fucking pathetic. Imagine kids.
The goal isn't to debate Hasan Piker. The goal is to make him look more incomprehensible as possible in front of Democrats. Digital Ground Game volunteer. Remember,
they're trying so hard to like tie everything to Digital Ground Game for what to try. I don't even know what for. Like that we're gonna like axe one of our canvassing houses, or that it's not like we're sponsored.
This is supposed to be like a totally. This is supposed to be. God damn it! Fucking Twitter videos. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! The worst platform of all time. I swear to God. This is Digital Ground Game, DGG. It's a fan-funded operation that masquerades as like a door knocking operation. They're.
Wait, he's not going to give the Jew Stalker talking point, is he? Wait, have you heard this one yet? Do you know what he's about to say? No. I don't know if he's going to say it, but so apparently now the new workshop meme is that because I have so many sexual harassment claims against me, I spun up a separate organization in order to kind of do political work to shield me from sexual harassment claims, I guess. I don't know how any of that makes sense, but that's the...
Okay.
But there's no way that he's about to say... I saw Jew Stalker say that, I think, yesterday in the stream. There's no way Hasan is about to say that, though.
This is Digital Ground Game, DGG. It's a fan-funded operation that masquerades as like a door knocking operation. They're actively trying to become a part of these like DNC-backed, not a think tank necessarily, but like a DNC-backed...
Does he even know what a think tank is?
Organization. That's what they want to become, right? And this is exactly what they do. This is all they do. They fight Destiny's battles. They try to defend Destiny, and it's very hard to defend him regardless. But one of the guys is this guy. Publicly available video of Destiny Orbiter Darius IRL being served.
What the fuck? He's trying so hard. I don't even know why I'm asking this. Darius is not even part of like Digital Ground Game.
No, not at all.
The restraining order.
I don't remember if Mooten was standing here for the conversation, but I don't know if it was Kyle or somebody was talking to me. It's like, hey, like if Darius is around or whatever. Like I said a million times, I'm not with him. If he gets kicked out or whatever shit happens, that's on him. I'm not vouching for him for LibCon or whatever. I'm not like, listen, they're doing their own thing or whatever. That's it. Like I said this multiple people, and everybody around there understood that to be the case as well. This is not like an official Digital Ground Game, DGG sanctioned, whatever the fuck. These are the guys that showed up to stream around the technically it was around LibCon too. It wasn't around this college Democrat.
Unlike Hasan, we're not gonna just ban people from fucking events, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
From his ex, another video in the comments shows Darius IRL provoking a fight outside of TwitchCon and being detained by police. Pure mystery why the college Dems didn't want them at the event.
Darius Thomas Ellis.
That's
Is he here?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Cool. You're not in trouble.
Okay.
I just got some paperwork for you.
Okay. I'm like, okay, sorry. What's up?
Didn't mean to scare you. I knocked on the door and then I heard it open. So
it's okay.
Oh,
you know what
Hasan,
this is?
he knows everything. Huh?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
He knows right about this.
He
Yeah.
just went from I don't know any of these guys, by the way, to so here is a restraining order from Darius IRL's ex-girlfriend. Like,
what do you got? Let's see what your guess is, and I'll tell you if you're right.
It's not my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, protective order.
Sounds like
So you got a hearing.
situation.
Yeah. So on this, the application for protective order, right? You got a hearing. Court date information right here for you. 1700 Guad.
The person in the Hawaiian shirt is a conservative Tulamau. Darius.
Doesn't he have like a fucking rapist friend that I see one of these Twitter accounts post him all the time? Who am I thinking of? Every video is of him playing basketball. I don't think it's an actual. I think Hasan just like plays basketball with this guy. Do you know what I'm thinking of?
I don't know his name now.
God damn it.
But I know who you're thinking of.
I need to be a better lore master.
We gotta get all the talking points like he's got, man.
Is it this one? Hold on. We can do this. Tweet for tweet, bar for bar. Introducing Hasan's best friend, Damalaire Sanoki, who was accused of sexual assault by 3 different women at Harvard in 2013. Harvard's admin board found him responsible and withheld his degree. Summaries of the victim's Title IX complaints are included. More details follow. I think Hasan still hangs out with this dude, though. In 2017, at the latest, Hasan Piker befriended Sanoiki. Oh, so that was after everything. The hashtag in the last tweet is Hasan asking Sanoiki, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, to write for him. Sanoiki was a writer for the sitcom Blackish. In May 2019, they are photoed together. In October of 2019, Sanoiki files a lawsuit against Harvard for withholding his degree. The lawsuit has been evolving since then. So has Hasan and Dam's friendship. Dom, I think, sorry. And Dom's friendship. They go to the dog park and play basketball just about every day.
Okay, move closer to the...
Aww.
Damn, Daniel.
Ted Nivison and my other friend Dom and I went to first the dog park and then afterwards played basketball. And I continued my competitive spirit by playing basketball. I had my friend Dom come over and we went to ball up.
Ball up.
And that's precisely what I did. Went ball with my trainer and we had some great rounds. There was
by fucking Cardi.
what is
Ball up.
And I went to first the dog park, and then afterwards,
I loves him like a brother. Aww.
Get out of here, bro.
Happy birthday, Hasan Piker. Love you like a brother, because you might as well be one.
She's at my house. I was gonna make a joke. I was.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
She's at my house right now. Are you kidding me? She's queen.
Yeah, you're making her work without working yourself. Lazy.
Dude, this is the first podcast episode I haven't done. It's historic.
Wait, who's your guest?
Porter Robinson.
That's your girlfriend?
No, his girlfriend is...
Okay, anyway.
His claim to be Steven's bodyguard yesterday.
I can't do the personal snarking on that level. I super don't give a fuck. I'll try harder, okay?
You'll get there.
I'll get there.
They were bummed that Epstein blew them off at convention.
July 30th, 2025, 8:30 a.m. Okay, cool. Everything inside of a temporary ex parte order, you're not responsible for. Do not contact, stay away, all this stuff that's listed in here. If you do have any firearms, state of Texas, we assume everyone does. You need to surrender the firearms based on a policy with Travis County Sheriff's Department within 24 hours.
Okay.
So, Darius IRL provoking a fight with multiple people, including 2 black women at the beginning before he...
Oh my
This
god.
is what he did, TwitchCon. He's like a nuisance streamer. He like screams the N-word at people, right? This is the guy that's a part of Digital Ground Game. Destiny.
That's not true.
Does Darius scream the N-word at people? Also, actually, he might.
don't think
know.
I've ever seen that.
No,
He
that's true,
might.
actually. I shouldn't say it. But also, he's black. He can do that, right?
True.
Yeah, I don't even know why we're not granting him that. He's
That's his
allowed to. That's
word.
his word. Also, by the way, fuck, I didn't want to announce this, but Hasan kind of caught me out here. Darius has actually just been appointed the president of all of Digital Ground Game. He's actually the head of Digital Ground Game, and we've appointed every other risky streamer that Hasan talks about in C-level, C-suite positions in order to be the directors of content and the HR people for my...
Joke, by the way.
Yeah.
Destiny's community's operation. These are all of his little soldiers, like his little harassers.
Oh my god, it's such a projection, bro. It's so much projection, it's crazy.
Career criminal Darius harassing and stalking us on at sex pet.
Remember earlier when I mentioned that Rao Kittenhouse guy, and I just showed his picture, by the way, and I said that guy is like a convicted fucking domestic violence abuser guy.
Oh, that's
the Rao Kittenhouse guy.
Senator, right?
Yes, yeah, Chad's fucking editor for YouTube.
That they go 50% on their YouTube channel,
they're not
I think,
supposed to
even though
have.
JSOC's
True.
perma-banned from YouTube.
But they earlier, all of them were saying that he was, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but he was telling people how to spam report my kick in my YouTube thing for doxing or whatever. Meanwhile, Hasan just like running through all this stuff, but totally okay.
As Destiny, Stephen Kenneth Bonnell, the second's direction is
Just as a clarifying point, I don't think this is doxing at all, but they all say it is. So.
also harassed, stalked, and assaulted Frogan and Raffi at TwitchCon.
Hey, Frogan! Free Destiny, motherfucker! Free Stephen Kenneth Bonnell II! He did nothing wrong! You didn't get shot! No! I just did. Oh, you did nothing, pussy! Shut your bitch ass
Does
up.
he know what stalking is?
Wait, what did you say?
Because it feels like he
Stalking
uses
is
these terms.
Yes, stalking is
just
when you say
wrongly.
things that are mean about him. Like he's called me his digital stalker for years because I cover his content. Like he calls me a stalker. It's crazy.
Someone in the chat said, "What does Darius have to do with Digital Ground Game?"
Uh-oh.
What does Darius have to do with Digital Ground Game?
Yeah.
What do you think this is, bro?
So I have one question for you.
Yeah.
What do you think this is? These are he's literally in a car with Digital Ground Game volunteers. They're there because Digital Ground Game is Destiny's operation. They're all in the same car. How do you think they materialize in the same car?
Destiny invented them with his evil powers. I bet does he mention that there was a LibCon conference at all for the entirety of it? Like the reason why we're all in DC is for LibCon. That's why we're all there. I didn't even know this
No,
event
we
was
went there to
fucking going on.
snark him, man.
Yeah, I didn't
Come
even know this fucking
on.
event was going on until we were already there. Had anybody mentioned it beforehand?
No, man.
Do all of Sex Destiny's biggest, most loyal fans also assume that everyone else is as stupid as they are? I know that you guys get away with it because most of these people are just like irrelevant weirdos that no one knows about. But there's
except for you, apparently, you know everything about them.
At least like enough people in this community that are like kind of aware of who these fucking losers are, because they are constantly trying to harass people in my community, like Morgan. So I don't know why you're still trying to make this bad faith argument while we're currently watching them go through the steps that they live streamed, mind you. That's what's so crazy about this. Like, they live streamed this entire process. It's the stupidest fucking thing you can do. And they're still trying to continue this narrative that this happened randomly. They're just Darius viewers. I thought Digital Ground Game literally said not to say they're a part of them. Oh, okay. They just only happen to defend Destiny, and it's named DGG after Destiny's community.
Wait, what? What does Darius have to do with Digital Ground Game? They are just Darius viewers, I thought. Yeah, why is he saying...
Just all totally random, right? One of the guys was saying he is on the DL.
I'm more on the DL than everyone else.
Yeah, North is live, and Orbiter, Stephen Bonnell, aka Destiny, Omni-Liberal, all but admitting he and others were at College Democrats of America event to disrupt and possibly threaten a keynote speaker.
Threaten? Disrupt? Like, bruh. Can you... Look at us, bro. Look at me and my crew. We literally look like we all stepped out of a fucking cloning machine from McLovin from Superbad. And these are the people that you're scared of? Are you serious? What the fuck?
Don't worry about it. Look, do you think that Hasan actually dip? It would be hilarious if he's like, DGG was harassing at the event, and thus I was unable to show up for fear of my life or something.
That's crazy, guys.
Like, that would be hilarious, because it is hilarious, because nobody's doing that. That's what makes it funny. It's hilarious, because you're so fucking pressed by nothing.
What do you think is going on here? What do you think they're doing? I think one of the funniest parts about this is that they're so open, like they've turned it into content, right? They've turned this kind of like stalking and being a nuisance into their only form of content. So they're very open about it. So I don't know why yet. Like, I don't know why you're over here fucking acting as though this is like totally random. I mean, they're taking ownership over it. We're not late to the conversation. We were waiting until we could confirm that our volunteers who attended the College Democrats Summit were safe. Digital Ground Game has come a long way in a short time, and we're still learning how to navigate political spaces. Really? You were trying to figure out your guys were safe? Is that why they were fucking parked outside of the event?
What? Can I get a ban? Can we fight conservatives? No, we need to wait for my court case to be over. First of all, I'm pretty sure we do fight conservatives. I don't know what this means. Can we canvass for Democrats? No, we need to wait for my court case to be over. So DGG already has 2 canvassing houses set up. Okay, already. I don't know if you think we're supposed to be like mass canvassing during the primaries. I mean, I guess we could go up to Michigan. If you really want, we could and try to help Stevens over El Sayed.
Abdul Sayed, yeah.
Yeah. Can you do basic commentary on videos you're watching? I generally do. Sometimes I'm playing as I don't. And then, can we obsess with Hasan? Yes, we can. What a retarded post.
Who are you?
Okay, good one.
With hopes and a dream that they would get to see me go in and or out of the event. They felt so unsafe. You'll never believe how old this orbiter... Okay, dude.
They even like that. Wait, what is this called? Hold on.
We're not late to the conversation. We were waiting until we could confirm that our volunteers who attended the College Democrats Summit were safe. Digital Ground Game has come a long way in a short time, and we're still learning how to navigate political spaces. Really? You were trying to figure out your guys were safe? Is that why they were fucking parked outside of the event?
So our guys, all the DGG guys, were attending and behaving exceptionally well. Oh my God. Hold on, I will say one thing, okay?
Waiting?
I felt like a teacher, okay? For the first time in my life. So at the LibCon event, there were a lot of DGG poll people. Like a lot. And I was kind of nervous because like, Jesus, it looks like we've got like so many different people that attended the event. And then during my panel, a decent number of them came up to ask questions. And like the biggest fucking fear of any fucking streamer, or I guess is like, hey, I'm from Digital Ground Game. Destiny, are you going to play Factorio, Pytheriagon, blah, blah, blah? Right, this is my biggest fear. Everybody introduced themselves. They just said like, oh, we're from Digital Ground Game. They asked questions. They were all polite.
And
they
not
were
only
super
did they
nice.
ask questions, they got right to the fucking question.
Yes,
it
true.
wasn't like a 10-minute ramble.
Yes, but most importantly, the leader, I just execute me because I'm always going to fuck her name up. The lady who is the host of all of the LibCon stuff. Shika. Had plenty of only nice and wonderful things to say about all of you. So for those of you that went and were on your best behavior, I appreciate that. Everybody seemed to be brightened by your presence. People were intrigued. People were happy. The event organizers thought that you all behaved exceptionally. There were no weird problems, no creepy things going on. Your questions were good that I saw for all of the panels, so good job. I'm very proud of all of you. What do you want?
I got fired. What the fuck, dude? It's Darius ground game
Listen,
now?
we'll talk about it behind the scenes later on. I'm thinking about moving you down into like a VP, like assistant to the assistant manager position. So
Darius is your boss now, though.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I did also want to say the $7,000 check from Israel came through, so you got to promote Haley Stevens really hard right now, okay?
Gotcha. Oh, yeah.
She's growing on me.
We might need to do... Yeah, we'll talk more about that. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Wait!
Hey, buddy. What?
No, I'll message you. Okay. I love you.
It was nice meeting you.
All right. Yeah, nice meeting you too, Moon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
With hopes and a dream that they would get to see me go in and out of the event. They felt so unsafe. You'll never believe
Reminder,
how old this
Hasan speed walked off the fucking stage out of fear. He was so afraid.
And then he had to turn his stream onto like a like a video playing or whatever while he like snuck out into his fucking Uber to go away. He was so petrified.
Orbiter. Okay, dude. Yeah, I saw this. D is siding with Darius over his own fans. I saw this as well. Continuing the permaban every week is fuck DGG. Well, maybe Darius shouldn't have been there. Actually, Destiny shouldn't have said he was going in advance. Holy shit, actual Twitter warriors finally appearing.
I do have good Twitter warriors now. Good job.
True. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what his fans...
Also, it is important to comment, upvote, downvote, leave comments on YouTube videos, tweet things. Like, it is stupid and as cringe as it sounds, that like, oh, I'm a Twitter activist. Right now, it actually is important because people do notice this shit, and it is pretty persuasive. Like you saw, El Sayed had to literally disavow half of his fucking weirdo fans online because of how fucking unhinged and crazy they're getting over Stevens and everything, so...
And say when they're watching my stream, because this is their platform where they watch my stream every day. I'm sure they're watching right now. Genuinely pray this man gets fucking raped like Hamas did to Israelis. This actually radicalized me.
If you wanted to go bar for bar, I would literally put me, every dollar I've earned, and every single extended family member's life up on the line against yours if you wanted to compare whose chats were worse. It's not even close. Bro literally has to lock down his chat into emote-only mode when he talks to somebody that's like 6 degrees removed from a Jewish person. Like, this guy his chat cannot exist without insanely heavy moderation. Even at that, a whole bunch of unhinged shit creeps through. So the idea that you want to try to find somebody in my chat that's making an unhinged comment, usually that they get banned for if we see them, to your chat, which is just a nonstop stream of like anti-Semitic, racially hatred-motivated, insane fucking right, like, you're crazy, bro.
I'm going to rape the leadership org. If the Democratic Party doesn't ass rape the CDA, I will ass rape them, literally.
Jesus.
This is Destiny tweeting. Don't worry, I've been informed that we've still got members still on.
I just literally just tweeted this out for nothing because I thought it'd be funny as fuck.
This was a lie, by the way.
I just thought it'd be funny. I wonder if Hasan canceled his Q&A because he saw this tweet. I literally just... Where were we? We were at like an Apple store, I think, right?
We were at an Apple store charging our phones.
The inside.
And you were like, I don't know, should I tweet that? And I was like, dude, just fucking lie. Who cares?
True.
Yeah.
Oh, because I asked you, I didn't know how I felt about the standing back and standing by thing, because that was the Proud Boys language. I don't even know if Hasan is aware of that, because he doesn't know anything about Republican politics in this fucking country.
Standing by. Godspeed, brave warriors.
Yeah, he doesn't even bring
I
it
don't
up
understand
here.
why these guys think that this isn't like directly being encouraged by Destiny at the top down. In a deranged rant, Destiny doubled down on stalking Hasan's live location while advocating for him to get harassed in public. His live location should be broadcasted. He should be bullied. People should scream at him, shout at him, go to the dangerous places and get shot, motherfucker. All of us will clap. Available at all times while...
Go to the dangerous place. What is this ... I feel like that ellipse is doing a lot of work. By the way, what I'm saying here, right here in this tweet, is what Hasan was cheering for the name. Was it Scott Wiener?
Scott Viner?
What?
Well, I don't know. Is it Wiener or is it Viner?
I think it's Wiener.
Okay.
You were on some German Nazi shit there.
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't. Who would name their kid Wiener? Who would have their last name be Wiener?
It's just a last name. Maybe they're known for big wieners. But yeah, Hasan was basically like cheering this on as he was watching the clip, which was insanely unhinged. Jesus Christ.
Well, he's live streaming. This is him and his cult.
I just want to clarify what I was saying here, because it sounds like I'm saying that his like live location or whatever should be broadcast or whatever was at protest. That is exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, it should be, and he should be bullied. People should scream at him and shout at him. You should. Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to infiltrate democratic protests so you can farm the footage later on to subvert and destroy the fucking party. But hey, Guess what? When I go out publicly, I deal with the same shit. That's what you deal with. When you're in a protest, sometimes people will fight you. Sometimes people will shout at you. Like, I've dealt with this before. I'm pretty sure we dealt with it on stream before. That's freedom of speech, baby.
And bully him the fuck out of any left-leaning protest that you see. The CCP paid agitator fuck
True.
should never be in any Democratic liberal protest ever. If he wants to go,
And if he is, he should feel like an outsider there. He said it himself, though. He said it in his speech where he goes, so here I am, an outsider here to agitate or to insurrect against the Democratic Party. Like, that's what you wanted, bro.
hang out with disgusting, smelly, fat fucking losers, the tanky fucks or whatever. He can go hang out with those fucking losers. That's absolutely fine. But until he has made a public statement that fully accounts for how he was compensated by the Chinese Communist Party for his little fucking paid vacation trip with him, the rest of his little streamer fucks to China, until he has publicly announced it, addressed that, and talked about it, I have no idea why the fuck you would want this guy anywhere near any of your liberal protests.
This guy got
absolutely true. Holy.
Oh my God, this is so soy. This is so unimaginably soy.
I pushed the wrong button. I was trying to go up. God damn it. Shit. Fuck. I just owned my... It was supposed to be this one.
Destiny is a fucking great guy.
God damn it. It's over.
I paid to go to Israel, by the way. Perhaps that's the reason why he thinks I got paid by the Chinese government.
Absolutely fucking... I have no idea why the fuck you would want this guy anywhere near any of your liberal protests.
This guy got paid to go to Israel, by the way. Perhaps that's the reason why he thinks I got paid by the Chinese government.
Paid to go to Israel. Sources cited, crack pipe. Sources cited, my own lived experience. And since I got paid to go to Cuba and to China, I guess Destiny's getting paid by the Israeli government, huh? Literally produces a paid piece of propaganda that he uploads in a shitty 30-minute video to his fucking YouTube channel after leaving Cuba. Give me a fucking break.
Absolutely fucking one of the hugest issues that this country
right
has
now in that Rubio document.
I don't know. I haven't read it yet. Supposedly his name's in it 3 times, but
right now is all of the foreign interference that is just happening openly on all of our social media platforms by the same countries that paid this fucking loser to go and do a shill who couldn't even go through with it. He couldn't even let the guy rape his neck, okay, at the stupid chiropractic place because he knew how bullshit the stuff he was promoting was. But he was getting paid too much, compensated too much by the Chinese government to say no. Okay, so fuck this guy. Fuck letting him anywhere near your protest. Let's go hang out with Republicans. Go to the dangerous places. Get shot, motherfucker. Okay, all of us will clap for you, I promise. All right, go to the Republican places. Go to...
Oh, clap for you to go to the Republican places. Be brave. Go be brave. Go be brave. And actually protest against Republicans. True. The edgy places. Go hang out with tankies or whatever. But stay the fuck away from liberal protests.
Stay the fuck away from liberal protests.
Yeah.
I don't know why he thinks he has any ownership over this space whatsoever, but...
Like, you literally describe yourself as an outsider because I'm a liberal, bro, and you're not.
Why are we watching this? Because this fucking loser yesterday openly broadcast his intent to go and harass me at one of these public events that I was at.
Wait, public or invite only? I thought it was an invite only event. Now it's a public event?
And he was denied because they broadcast their intent ahead of time, and then they continuously broadcast the entire experience. And then now...
Didn't he say CCP was helping him set up a Billy? Yeah, they set that shit up before he even went over.
They're making it seem like, it was my fault.
What? Wait, is he talking about something else?
What?
No, you know what he's talking
about. And he was denied because they broadcast their intent ahead of time, and then they continuously broadcast the entire experience. And then now they're making it seem like, it was my fault. It's very strange to behave like this. Take some fucking ownership.
Is he pretending that the random people at the DCA just happened to stumble upon my logs or whatever? Like, holy shit. He said, and he doesn't even own his behavior. Yeah, he doesn't even own his behavior. He's such a baby bitch. He's such a pussy fuck, dude. Oh my God.
Some ownership over your actions, man. It's years and years and years of this shit.
Every single thing he says is a fucking lie, and nobody in his fan base will call him out on it. Well, because they probably get banned. I guess that's why they accuse me of banning people for it, right? Like, he just lies to their faces. And then all of his pussy fuck friends, Cutie, Austin, and Will, who are all making obviously 100K plus a month on that stupid fucking podcast. Obviously, none of the streamer people will say anything. Or Nick, who, I get to go, you apologize, Hasan. None of these people will say anything because they'll know Hasan will harass them next. It's just crazy how much you can just lie about all of this stuff.
Lying's OP.
It's fucking insane.
That loser motherfucker, this balding, graying piece of shit, to show up.
Yeah, when he isn't watching your stream on his stream, he spends time watching your stream offline and chatting about it. Literally, he's probably watching right now.
A liberal protest for 6 hours.
Well, on stream though, I'm getting paid for it. Just like you're. How can he say? I bet Destiny's watching my stream right now as he's watching a fan account of his, or yeah, I think this is this is his main fan account, Hasan Productions, which it has a video of me watching a video of him looking at text of me, like, bruh. He reacted to this exact stream today.
Or you can come and finger wave and virtue signal to everybody else that you do shit that you don't matter.
He's already reacted to today's stream. How? I'm still streaming today. How can you have reacted to me if I'm still streaming?
Nobody likes you. I didn't want to reveal this.
I don't want to reveal this.
But the reason why I've been on stream so much is I actually game with my close personal friend. I'll just say his last name is Mamdani, and he says that him and his wife talk shit about Hasan all the time, 24/7. All we do is we queue up ARC Raiders, and we run around the lobbies, we just talk shit about Hasan constantly. They say they hate him, that he's a loser, that his hair is falling out, that he needs to up his TRT, he's small, his lists suck, his dog isn't in the background anymore. He just everything about him is horrible. He's a fucking loser.
Not! Where's Kaya?
Rare extra fans.
Ooh, listen, if he's gonna let my full clips play, I'm kind of cooking there. I'm okay with that. Okay.
That's good business if he lets it play.
Hell yeah.
Where's Kaya?
Where's Kaya? God damn it.
My host and reflection of children. Like party, playing about our opinions on U.S. sanctions.
Existential for our party. Is that me? That's got to be an AI thumbnail.
You look good.
Or I'm getting like spaghetti-fied in like a black hole. Like my face is being pulled down a little. Oh, wait, is this today? Damn. Fuck, he got on that real quick. Whew. Okay. Wait. I am curious what that was about. Hold on.
You know why up right before they're intercepted.
Wow, Chris, thank you for the 20 gifted subs.
And some of them even have maneuverability beyond that. Okay? Read them. Okay? Instead of the regular ballistics that they have, they could put nuclear submunitions inside of those multiple re-entry vehicles that can open up right before they're intercepted. And some of them even have maneuverability beyond that. Okay? Ballistic munitions are just the carrying, the carrier of nuclear arms or regular, the regular explosive ordnance that they have. America created that a fucking
I saw a Chinese
punish Iran for the deaths of has been largely MQ9's go anti-air defense
thing.
weather reading to attempts to
Beijing has not tried to replace Washington as the Middle East's military guarantor. That would require expensive commitments. Its aim has been simpler and more subtle. Get Gulf states to detach somewhat from the American orbit. Donald Trump is doing much of that work for Xi Jinping. America's Gulf allies have watched as Washington waged this war in chaotic fashion and with little regard for the damage inflicted on their cities, infrastructure, and economies. The Gulf is now dividing into two camps. The United Arab Emirates is drawing closer to Israel and Washington, but a larger group led by Saudi Arabia and including Qatar, Oman, and perhaps Iraq and even Turkey is likely to seek long-term security through a balance, continued ties with the United States, but also dialogue with Iran and better relations with China. That is precisely the regional order Beijing has favored. In 2023, China brokered the restoration of diplomatic relations between Saudi Arabia and Iran. Riyadh has since resisted joining.
I swear to God. Okay, sorry.
Okay, this is white family. This just isn't. I mean, it's a pretty awful comment. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty egregious. That's like way. That's not even close to okay. That's way out of line.
Okay, we watch this. 5 hours ago. Oh, I did get linked this for today. Wait, what the fuck?
If you think that this is just about radical communists, okay? The main politics sub is defending you again on topic. Look at that. State Department targets Hassan Piker and Ilhan Omar's daughter to DSA. What a massive waste of resources and time. For the American people, yes. For the American ruling class, however, this is and always been a top priority. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that like Redditors are actually beginning to recognize that the sincerity and the severity of the crisis at hand, you know?
Beginning to recognize. He's so fucking self-centered. I hate this motherfucker with every fiber of my being. He is so fucking self-centered. It's like, oh, now that they're attacking me in some unrelated fucking indictment that nobody actually gives a fuck about, now people are finally waking up and realizing how bad the Trump admin is. Like, bro, give me a fucking break. Holy shit.
I mean, it's such a fucking ridiculous. It's such a fucking ridiculous take to claim that Cuba, a country of 9 million that is 90 miles off of our coastline, that we have actively starved for the last 60 years and only gotten worse in our starvation policies in the last fucking 10, is capable of invading ideologically, militarily, doing anything to the United States of America. It's not only impossible to believe, but it's also, there's no evidence for it whatsoever. I'm going to say something.
Wait, there was more after that X clip, by the way. He was pulling up r/Destiny posts and your Russell logs.
Say something that is going to anger my fellow Republicans about Mom Donnie. Listen to his interview with. Say something that.
I don't even know which part I was on. Don't care. Too late. I fucked
Something
it up.
that is going to anger my fellow Republicans about.
Wait, he continues.
Now making email templates for Congress members to cry about you. Yeah, look at this. Like
True.
this entire community, they have no
Problem?
real interest. They have no real interest in politics.
Remember, if you don't align 100% with Hasan Piker, you're not a real person on the left, or you don't believe in politics or something, or
at all. The only thing they care about is this shit. Template language for emailing Congress members about the College Dems event. Subject line. Major concern about
What, I can't
handling
send
of
an email?
2026 College
True.
Democrats Convention. Dear insert name. I hope you're doing well. My name is Name. I'm a constituent from city zip code. I'm reaching out to express my concern about the handling of the 2026 College Democrats of America Convention, especially in respect to the invitation and presence of the controversial live streamer Hasan Piker at the event. They've literally actively doxed every single person at the top of the College Democrats of America.
actively
Okay,
doxed.
I hate this because we could, like.
Well, and also,
hate
I think he's
being
just talking about the
accused of
fact that
it.
they're just the named top leaders of an org. This doxed word is so fucking toxic, bro. Like, they're named people. You can probably go on just like the college Democrats, America, leadership.
They are. They're all there, man.
I'm doxed. I doxed. Cameron Landon,
You
that's the
just
guy.
doxed everyone.
Doxed. They're all doxed. Like, doxed. Like, what? How does this count as doxing? But him going through the bad empanada, addresses listed on stream, by the way, not count.
They're going through and like looking for their home addresses. They're
who?
This isn't true.
Where? What is he talking about?
Identities.
Identity? We don't need to look for identities. They're on the site. They're the leadership. This is how real organizations work. You have your leadership as public facing. What do you mean?
This is completely unsustainable. It's not snark, guys. Stop using fucking childlike language. It's
he doesn't like using that word because it can be applied to every single thing on his side that he champions and cheerleads so much. It has to be like harassment or stalking or whatever.
Stalking.
Yeah.
This is straightforward stalking. It's an entire community.
Every single time you are critical of any of them, it is literally stalking. You cannot criticize any of them. But don't worry, the majority of the lib-left content creators are good boys who won't say anything mean or bad at all about these like far-left fucking lunatics that are trying to metastasize cancer inside our party. But anytime anybody else criticizes them, that's stalking, guys.
Whose only content is...
Is it worth it for us to keep applying pressure to liberal commentators so they start? Yeah, you should do it in the comment section. It's like, hey, you notice you guys didn't chat about like this crazy fucking DSA guy or this person who said this thing, or why don't you guys ever mention that El Sayed lies every fucking time about being a doctor or whatever else? Like, yeah, people, it doesn't have to necessarily be about my shit. Although I feel like this is a story that I've like, given my history of working with the Democratic Party as much as I can, to get banned from an event like this by an actual fucking commie, tanky, Stalinist fuck who shows up in a Mao outfit is insane to me. But I mean, like, yeah, I think it's worth pushing people to comment on it more. At some point, the Democratic Party is going to have to learn to kick left. Like, at some point.
Bordering on the criminal.
Really?
They are...
How?
I don't know.
Single-minded when it comes to this issue. It's all they do. Stop crying about this shit. Crying? I'm sorry. Are your feelings fucking hurt?
I'm not crying.
That we're offering a little bit of daylight to what the fuck these guys are doing? Is that what happened? Does it look like I'm crying? I'm not the one who's fucking engaging in mass harassment, organizing mass harassment campaigns, and then complaining that no one ever listens to them.
Can you explain the Abdul lying doctor thing? He went to med school and got his he got his MD, but then he immediately went back for his master's for epidemiology. He was never a practicing physician. He didn't even do his residency. But he likes to say all the time, like, oh, I was a doctor and a physician for so long and blah, blah, blah. But that's not true.
They always have temper tantrums when you show them what they do. Yeah. And it's not like they're doing this with any sort of secrecy. They're doing it out in the open. They're doing it in the subreddit at r/Destiny. Remember when they had to delete most of their fucking posts back in the day because they thought Reddit was going to come after them due to the mass brigading that they conducted against Twitch?
Wait, what is he even talking about? Hold on.
So what the fuck these guys are doing? Is that what happened? Does it look like I'm crying? I'm not the one who's fucking engaging in mass harassment, organizing mass harassment campaigns, and then complaining.
Also, mass harassment is when we tweet out our displeasure for something. That's harassment?
That no one ever listens to them. They always have temper tantrums when you show them what they do. Yeah. And it's not like they're doing this with any sort of secrecy. They're doing it out in the open. They're doing it in the subreddit at r/Destiny. Remember when they had to delete most of their fucking posts back in the day because they thought Reddit was going to come after them due to the mass brigading that they conducted against Twitch?
I don't even know what he's talking about here.
I do know that we try to be really, really careful because everybody's constantly spam reporting my fucking subreddit. Hasan tried to get all those people to do it yesterday, by the way. Oh, this might even be the VOD where he does it. Yeah, even though there are literally subreddits that exist just to brigade other subreddits, like subreddit drama is one, any of like the meta subs. Also, I'm pretty sure, doesn't Hasan regularly? I feel like they've mass wiped their Discord a few times, but okay.
What will it take for these dumb motherfuckers to just move on to something else? Like, just work on something more productive. Identify, I don't know, Republican congresspersons and send them mass emails as constituents being like, I don't like this vote that you're taking.
That's your idea. Okay, good one, dude.
Do you understand?
Yeah. While you destroy my party from the inside out. Okay.
I know that they're just never going to stop. I think it's just going to, I think what it's going to take, I know, he's an asshole. Yes, you hate him, but you also hate when I talk about him. I know. As a lifelong fan of Hasan, I don't really even like Destiny, but he's really cooking on this one. I know, brother. We know. We all know how you guys operate. You use numerous sock accounts. You act like you're not a fucking fan of Sex Destiny.
Oh, and this is what they do with all their weird gay upsing. Hey, Chrism, thank you for the 20 tier 1 subs, where they like create fake accounts, pretend they're Destiny fans, and then they like try to harass fucking Ludwig or something. Yeah, nice.
You only chirp whenever we're talking about Sex Destiny for some weird reason. You LARP as though you're a long-term fan who's now, turning on me, right? That's what you're doing. Come on, guys.
They're turning on me.
Yeah. Just so you understand, the reason why he uses these doxing comments and saying we're all doing it is because he's trying to create a permission structure that makes it so that now you can do any of this towards anybody in my vicinity. This is why, when he says stuff like this is why people like Gisticle, Jewstalker, and all these other weirdos never really catch any flack. One is obviously because he's not going to turn the spotlight on them, and two is because nobody else talks about this shit. But the reason why they feel so justified in everything they're doing is because Hasan makes it sound like we're doing this shit, right? Oh, well, if they're doxing and harassing and trying to find address to everybody, well, then it's not that bad if we do it to them, like we're doing it defensively,
Yeah. The barrage of fucking vitriol that they send in the direction of anyone and everyone. Like, I know that they think I'm ontologically evil and therefore, no matter what they do, it's appropriate because I'm the most vicious, most evil villain. His community openly used to say that I'm a far more dangerous figure in American politics than Nick Fuentes.
Because Fuentes has no fucking relevancy and hasn't had it for a while.
The more attention you give them, the more power they get. That's not true. No, sometimes it's important for them not to like set a fucking narrative.
Oh, and that's funny. He has to fight a little bit against his fan base the same way that I have to with mine because he's the one launching the attacks and then I have to talk about this shit to defend it. That's cute.
Sometimes it's important to identify.
Wouldn't it be better if we all just like debated politics? Wouldn't that be more, maybe not, maybe it wouldn't be more entertaining. I don't know. But like if we actually like read news articles and then studied the books in the history and then talked to like experts in the field and then gave actual like ideas or, I don't know, arguments for why we should support a thing or not, instead of just doing the constant, obsessive, real life, snarking, attacking all day, every day, maybe? I don't know.
Even other liberal commentators who might not know all this shit that they're engaging in that end up accidentally aligning themselves with dipshits like this. Okay? You're wrong. I'm a fucking adult. Okay? I know when it's appropriate and I know when it's inappropriate. These people are literal fascist collaborators. Okay, now I might be leaning that Hasan is worse than Asmongold. So I originally used to think Destiny's wrong, that Asmongold is better than Hasan. To be honest, in the grand scheme of things, I still kind of do. But now I'm understanding why Destiny thinks Hasan is bad. Originally, I really did view Destiny and Hasan beef as nothing more than internet noise. Yes, maybe Hasan is somewhat the reason that Destiny's banned on Twitch, but more or less Hasan seems harmless. Not anymore. This is crazy shit. Banning people from events because internet drama is insane. Like, I didn't have a good opinion of Hasan, but it was better than Asmongold. Jesus, man, what the hell?
True.
I'm telling you. They genuinely think I'm worse than every Republican, worse than neo-Nazis.
Every Asmongold is every Republican now? What? Hello?
Worse than, they have no politics. It's just Hasan bad. It's an entire cult dedicated to, it's a cult specifically dedicated to cyber stalking and...
Oh, like Hasan's cult, when they can't even acknowledge the fact that he was torturing his fucking dog to keep her locked in place on stream all day. So they could get more children to send him fucking snaps of their tits for him to show off to his fucking colleagues. That kind of obsessive, cultish behavior? Fucking loser.
And mass harassment operations against a fucking Twitch streamer who they, on the one hand, act as though they should be on the same side of. This is really the issue. If Hasan was just a commie loser fuck leading his own movement, he would still be bad because of his beliefs, but he wouldn't be as big of an issue. But he and his ilk pose as Democrats and kick out actual Democrats who want to improve our lives. Up to and including literally kicking out the most successful, unashamed liberal streamer with one of the most active political communities behind him. If nothing comes from this, it's officially Jover.
Okay. True. Hasan's about to lay into how the beliefs that I have and the policies that I support aren't actually in line with the average Democratic Party member's belief or wouldn't actually produce better outcomes in the United States. Certainly,
they're about to dismantle my alignment with the Democratic Party that way, and he's not about to just launch into an unhinged series of weird, sexually obsessed personal attacks. Whew, let's go.
So here's what's interesting. These guys don't understand that they're not actually engaging in a real movement. This is not a real movement, buddy. Like, even if you directed all of this enmity towards like Nick Fuentes or Asmongold, it still wouldn't be a real political movement. Okay? That's the problem.
Because?
You're in a fucking cult and you're never going to see it, unfortunately.
Oh okay.
Unfortunately, you're never going to realize that you're...
cult? Not just never going to answer that?
It's just anything to never engage politically with me. One of the things that would be bothersome to him, it'll never happen though, because he'll never put himself in an environment where he'd be challenged, is that if we were to have like a back and forth conversation on anything, like he still is able to mask on a bit more because most media pundits are too retarded to actually ask him the proper questions to figure out how insanely fucking radical his beliefs are. So like having a conversation like, do you think that Hezbollah has a rightful presence in Lebanon? Do you think that Hezbollah, their entrance into Lebanon, their existence in Lebanon, their existence to the chagrin of the Lebanese government, and the fact that they are literally solo founded by Iran and funded by Iran, do you think that their existence there is like legitimate and justified? Or do you think that you can justify a terrorist attack against any Israeli civilian because all of them are in the future IDF soldiers or were IDF soldiers? Do you think that any terrorist attack against an Israeli citizen is justified? Or do you think that when you said that the Houthis were hijacking ships, you think that's a justifiable action to hijack a civilian ship because you think that the ship might go to Israel, even though they didn't know, right? Like any of these questions, for him to be able to have an actual back and forth conversation on these is impossible. He can't do it. Anything about a one-state solution, you go politically in America, why do what's so bad about a public option, what domestic policies or whatever, like he wouldn't be able to have a back and forth ever. He can always get like rattle off the talking point and then move on, but a back and forth would destroy him. So that's why he has to say we're like in a cult, to pretend that we have no ideas or anything, because that's what they do. They just have like the slogans and shit that they rattle off.
Actually in a fucking cult, and that this loser narcissistic man-child is basically duping you into believing that you're engaging in political action.
Like, keep in mind that when we were doing all of our canvassing operations, our door knocking and everything else for candidates, people like Hasan and Mike from PA, all of them were just shitting on us and making fun of us, saying the only reason we were doing it was to say that we did real political action in the future, or that door knocking doesn't even matter, or doesn't persuade voters, or that it was pathetic and loser behavior to even try it. Like that, all of these guys were shitting on us when we were doing all of our door knocking and stuff in the past. And Hasan still doesn't mobilize his community for anything, by the way. He keeps saying he does, but all he does is he shows up to interview popular politicians so he gets stream viewership numbers. That's it. He doesn't do anything for any of these fucking people.
Like even since the midterms began, what kind of serious political output have these guys had besides taking money from some of their fans who thought they were going to engage in door knocking operations and then setting up fucking debates for Z and Destiny and paying people like George Santos?
None of the money from any of the fundraising stuff has anything to do with either of those events. Those events are like independently funded
to do debates. Everything is about self-promotion. They don't even realize it though.
Everything is about self-promotion for Hasan. That is true.
Fans don't fucking realize it.
That is true.
The only movement that they have is this. But yeah, they literally filmed every part of this process and they're shocked that people saw it and were like...
It's almost like because we're not hiding behind the fucking shadows like you and your creepy fucking weirdo losers do. It's almost like we don't have to make 52 different Splinter Discords with 190 different Splinter Discord names in 7,000 different places so that we can decentralize all of our weird mass harassment campaigns, our actual stalking harassment campaigns. Because there's nothing wrong with... Because again, talk about these guys all you want. They did make it into the event. All they were doing was interviewing people. Nobody was disruptive. Nobody was agitating. Nobody was getting kicked out until they found out that they were just DGG affiliated.
Like, hey, your direct attempts to disrupt this event have not gone unnoticed. We don't want you to do that.
That would be fucking hysterical. I'm worried about you were just like...
Also, how does Hasan even know I had a debate with George Santos? This guy is, bro, my #1 fan.
I can make something. Listen, we just want to spread democracy. We love, we want to spread democracy. Liberalism and America. We're pro-America, we're pro-Democrats, or Democratic Party. And there are some good people here. Yeah, like everybody here knows themselves. There's like normie Dems, and then there's also like, I feel like there's people that are like unaware of like the larger, what do you call it? Yeah, a lot of people like they seem really hard about local stuff. Yeah. Yes, don't worry,
Yeah, you kicked us out of the event after we paid hundreds of dollars for tickets. We were extremely respectful and followed all the rules you told us. The mere mention of omni-liberal caused to be instantly removed. I just don't understand, like... I want to believe that there is like a level. I want to be as charitable as I can possibly be. Some of these guys are...
Come on, bro. Some of the people listening to this retard have to be aware of like how much he lies about all this, right?
redeemable, obviously. Some of them are like totally fucking insane. Like that Darius guy is very clearly fucking, he's nuts.
North will ask us, so North has been asking hard-hitting questions. I'm gonna ask questions that really make you think. But these are the ones that really hit down to the soul. I go for the, I give you dome, he gives you body. Ain't that right?
Okay, all I ask is that...
He goes north, I go south.
I go first. That's all I ask.
That's it. He goes north, I go south.
If you want to do what you are going to do...
Darius asked someone to change the title of the stream from Snarking Hasan to Supporting Hasan.
Wait, can someone change my title of my stream not to Snarking Hasan? Just in case anyone does, I have to double check. Someone change it to Supporting Hasan. Supporting, someone change stream title.
Like, all of this is live, my man. It's already been fucking logged. All of
Yeah, we know. We know that, right?
this is live. Why would you film all of this shit?
Because we have nothing to hide. You creepy fuck.
Somebody gives a fuck.
Someone change my stream title now, quick. Someone change my stream.
Like, what timeline are we on where Hasan Piker, 30,000 viewers on Twitch, is going through Jew Stalker's Twitter video timeline to watch Kiwi Farm's curated clips of Darius' stream?
Stream title, quick.
Again, a very serious affair all around. Shocking what the College Champs of America wouldn't want to keep this guy at the event.
Right. I've run a very... I'm trying to like grow a small YouTube channel.
Okay.
I would love it if I had
No, you're trying to grow a big YouTube channel.
Yes, something like that.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could do a very quick interview.
Let's do it. They're gonna come into a panel right now.
I have like little like...
Yeah, like I think I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. Dude, can we delete each messages not saying Jew? Dude, delete negative comments and Jew messages unless it's negative towards Jews. Just for right now.
Just for right now. Delete negative comments towards Jews. Just for right now. You can keep them afterwards. That's crazy. Liberals, by the way. These guys are combating anti-Semitism, by the way. I don't think these people are going to hurt anyone, but I also think it's totally appropriate to not take them seriously or let them in. There's a transparent lack of concern about political issues here. Equally strange is Digital Ground Game avowing this stream. Bizarre.
Digital Ground Game avowing this stream? What is he even talking about? Avowing? What?
They had nothing to do with this stream.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Like, what are we doing here? Back in the day, four years ago, his community used to fight against him for not calling Nick Fuentes a Nazi. I checked, and now that same poster has left the cult. Second image. Destiny's incorrect. Nick Fuentes does outwardly meet his definition for a Nazi. Destiny's personal definition of a Nazi, explained on stream, had 3 core elements. 1, high level of conspiratorial anti-Semitism. 2, institution.
Going over the Mr. Girl drama.
Or desire to institutions are not free narrative everywhere. It's gotten sanity like it apparently is for so many. The cult. So I guess there is hope for some of these guys.
4 years
And he
old.
got out of the cult and is now criticizing the cult. So I guess that guy, Junon's Hopeful, used to be a part of the cult.
I wonder where he posts now. R/196. The fuck is that? Cartoon stuff? I don't even know.
Get snarp.
Soccer? Red flag. Too many soccer posters. We need to ban all soccer posters.
True.
This is bad. Jesus. Okay.
Cult, and he got out of the cult and is now criticizing the cult. So I guess there is hope for some of these guys. By the way, it's crazy because his orbit calls me anti-Semitic, right? But his orbit actually, like content creators in his orbit, unironically will, say heinous shit about Jews.
Like what? What is he even talking about? Like what?
All the fucking time. So it's not really an accident why Epstein's son turned out to be a Nazi.
Nice. Turned out, by the way, 15 years old, by the way. But this is his life forever, whatever. Okay. Yes.
So he's whitewashing fascists or only Nick? I mean, he doesn't have any real consistent positions. He will change them.
True. I like how he says this too. Like all my research, all my streams, all of everything I talk about is not like public. Like you can literally trace like every political opinion I have through 50 million fucking debates. But he just says this stuff. He just randomly says it and is just accepted as true.
He goes back and forth. He used to. I mean, he's collaborated with Sam Hyde, and I think now he doesn't like Sam Hyde. He
Collaborate. I did 2 interviews over that were separated by years from each other. Collaborated with. Like what?
With Lauren Southern. Nick Fuentes.
Collaborated?
It's just, they're not... These guys, unironically, are the liberal groypers. Okay? That's what they are.
The
They're liberal
liberal
groypers. They do the
groypers.
same exact shit that groypers do. They go to the same fucking harassment subreddits. They go to the same exact harassment forums in general.
Like, what?
They dox. They serially harass everyone they can. They love using slurs all the time, too. It's a relatively unsafe place. Or rather, there's a lot of edgy commentary that goes on. There's also a huge overlap with right-wing subreddits. I think some of them are just straight up openly right-wing now, too. That's why I don't think they'll ever stop. People can wake up and outgrow their space, but there's already a steady influx of new stalkers coming in from 4chan and Kick. Most of their new members probably don't even know why.
My steady membership coming in from 4chan? What the fuck? It's just like
I wish.
It's just like a crazy amount. Like, it's exhausting. The lies and the lies, like every single thing. I think every single thing he said basically over the past like 2 minutes has been like a totally fucking fabricated out of nowhere lie.
They hate you? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he will constantly get into trouble on his own. Like, he just can't fucking keep his dick in his pants. He's just constantly getting into fucking issues for that.
Kristen, thank you for the 20 gifted tier 1 subs. By the way, a guy who went to a brothel multiple times and bragged about fucking the employees and the customers there, by the way.
For that reason, too?
The workers there. No, the employees and the... What's the other thing? The employees and the hookers? I don't know. What do you call them?
And then every time he gets into trouble with another like neo-Nazi e-girl or whatever, he'll then turn around and be like, but Hasan is bad. And his fucking community is so used to that they genuinely don't realize what this dude is doing to them.
True.
Right? They don't realize. They're like, no, actually, as long as we can cyberstock and try to fucking engage in mass harassment operations against Hasan, our North Star, then it's fine. We'll overlook all of the moral failings of this person whose cult we're a part of.
True.
It's very weird.
We're really close to getting to the actual disagreement and criticism of my political positions, by the way. It's coming.
It's very weird behavior. And they've done it to so many different people. They did it to like Twitch staff, and Epstein still doesn't fucking understand
just let me
why.
be in my coal.
After doing this directly to Twitch staff, that like Twitch would never want to unban.
Twitch staff? Is he talking about Dan Clancy, the CEO? I like how you can't criticize anybody, otherwise it's literally harassment and stalking.
Them ever again. Actually, just mentally ill behavior. And I do think that it is coming to a point where maybe a restraining order is in order.
Yeah, right.
Honestly.
He would never, but float the idea.
Yeah.
Oh, probably because I just talked about wanting to do a cease and desist against him and Twitch when he keeps calling me a fucking pedophile or whatever the fuck. Jesus.
Popular videos on his YouTube are just about you. Same fate as more Pregasus. Yeah.
The guy that he wants the Singaporean government to like cane and to throw out of their country, by the way, for making videos about him.
People in here somehow still think it's drama when a sex pest is organizing his community into multiple political operations.
What is happening, by the way? Why is this not actually talking about him? Because I've been being more deliberate on my Twitter shit. Like, I'm blinking videos and having more deliberate responses. I think it's a lot of it is kind of like starting to reverberate around, and it'll do more and more, and we'll keep doing more and more. And I think he's kind of feeling a little bit of the pressure. Good.
Races to gain legitimacy and access to government officials to continue harassing you and potentially cause real harm. These people are trying to make a third way based on harassing you. It's ironic because third way already exists to do that, and they have a lot more emotion and a lot more clout. I'm sorry, that must be really scary to go through.
Stream every single fucking day.
Like, look, I've grown used to it. It's been 7 years, I think, almost at this point. How many fucking years has it been? It's been like 6 years of this shit. So, you know, or actually 7. Literally 7 years of this shit. And back then, I wasn't as big of a content creator as I am now. So I didn't have like this massive community and support structure.
Oh my God, bro.
But I do think that a legal action is in order at this point, because this is...
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
it's not even for me.
Oh, you know my address.
It's all these other people. Yeah, N-word manifesto was the summer of 19. Yeah. Yeah.
All these other people. Is this going to be like a class action restraining order against me? Destiny, you are now forbidden by law to ever talk about us politically. That's stalking, by the way.
Dude wrote a whole manifesto about how white people should be able to say the N-word. And that
wasn't even what the manifesto was about. And the funny thing is that him and all of his little weirdo LARPy friends that came to argue against me all got fucking crushed against the rocks on my shore.
Was in 2019. That's when I was like, oh, this is fucking crazy.
Oh. What?
Oh.
What?
That was it. Just a meme.
Oh.
It's perfectly okay to ban this harassing doxer from your events. I've seen people posting logs of him asking Dan to create a stalking app to harass Hasan during his IRLs. I wanted to include the context of what he was last talking about 2 to 3 hours before asking him to do that. How fucking base would it be if Hasan actually got... It was an honor fed posting. How fucking base would it be if Hasan actually got? How far off are we to someone low credentially emptying a mag into a group of ice agents? Feel like we're not. Destiny, we call that a win-win, baby. If he did it, he should take one for the team and do it.
This is totally unacceptable behavior. That's a crazy thing to ever be implying anything even remotely close to anything like this. Fuck, wait. Was it not about Rick Scott? Fuck. Obama. Oh, hey, it's about me. Do you remember when Hasan tweeted it? I'm surprised he didn't get arrested for this. Or at least, like, get a visit from the FBI.
That shit is crazy, yeah.
This is the little makeshift gun, I guess, that was used to assassinate the Japanese Prime Minister, Shinzo Abe. I think it's Prime Minister, right?
Yeah, boy.
That's just crazy. That's insane. But, yeah.
About Mamdani, listen to his interview with Lulu Navarro for a low-information elites without being nominating someone with a pocket.
Oh, on the politics subreddit.
What is this? The dichotomy? Destiny, fuck Mamdani. Destiny says moving forward, he'll be banning people from his subreddit who make positive posts about Mamdani. I think all these DSA types are enemies. It's just too much. Yeah, I mean, this is the fucking federal agent, you know? I mean, he wishes he was a federal agent. He just doesn't have enough impact for the federal government to work with him, ironically.
How hard is it to become like a FBI is it? I don't even know. I feel like anybody can get fucking hired by ICE. Wait, go back a few seconds to what?
The dichotomy? Destiny, fuck Mamdani. Podcast bro our way out of.
He skipped past Mike from PA Fed posting. Oh, Mike from PA. Oh, wait, right after yesterday calling out my Twitch logs? How long before it happens, you think?
What is this?
What is he? I wonder what he means by that.
Destiny, fuck Mamdani. Destiny says moving forward, or he'll be banning people from his subreddit who make positive posts about Mamdani. I think all these DSA types are enemies. It's just too much. Yeah, I mean, this is the fucking federal agent, you know? I mean, he wishes he was a federal agent. He just doesn't have enough impact for the federal government to work with him, ironically enough. But yeah, he's such a fucking nasty little vindictive shithead.
I feel like AOC such Mamdani. AOC is whatever. Fuck Mamdani. And I'm banning all. If you write any positive shit about Mamdani on my subreddit, you better source the fuck out of it. Okay. No more of the like he fixed the New York budget or any of that bullshit. I think all these people are enemies. You can't.
Was that you
it's just too
today?
much. Like all the DSA cringe fucking shit is too much. I don't care. It cannot be until I see. I didn't even say you could. I was gonna ban everything. I'm saying like from now on, if you're gonna compliment him, you have to source the thing he's actually doing. Not like he fixed the whole New York City budget. That's not true. Okay. It's got to be some real shit he does. Anybody. The only reason why I let AOC slide is because she is willing to push back against the super left people. I've never seen Mamdani do it. Don't know if he would do it. But if I see him do it, then I'll change my opinion on it. But at this point,
he's such a petty little tyrant in his like little circle on the internet. It's so funny. Like who listens to this and goes, yeah, this guy's fucking kicking game right now. He's so based. How do you read this as anything but like a bitter man who has no power, no prominence, and is just like talking to an increasingly shrinking, irrelevant group of individuals that is basically a fucking cult. AOC's the
like it's so. This is like the people say it's the fascist strategy, but a lot of people do. Where you make your opponent simultaneously like ineffective and weak, and you just can't do fuck all. But he's also like the scariest thing in the universe. Like if all these comments might be true, why were you fucking so pressed at the thought that I would show up at the College Democrats event? Like that you were so pressed that you had to start mass texting every fucking worker there to get every DGG associated or related person thrown off, and now you're going through every single clip on stream. Like, if we're so irrelevant and small and bitter and whatever, then why the fuck do you care so much?
The only actual R-word progressive, fuck her too.
I feel like
Holy,
it's a little bit
absolute based. AOC, my queen.
Existential for our party.
For our party, it's like, bro, this is not your party. No.
I mean, our opinions match and map onto the average Democrat way more than yours do, but okay.
Okay. Like, this is the thing that I don't understand. He always talks about is like, he was like, DNC shouldn't be inviting Hasan. They should be inviting me instead. Oh, I wish they would give me the power one day so I could like really fix everything. And it's so funny because it's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you're a deeply unserious egomaniac. You're a narcissistic sex pest. You platformed every white supremacist in the last decade. Fix your fucking life. And if you want to actually have impact in American politics,
platformed David Duke. Nice try.
True.
Trying to fucking harm the left movement in this country. It's such a strange thing for this guy to like present himself as this real beacon of prosperity, a real force to be reckoned with within the liberal Democratic Party when the Democrats don't want anything to do with him either.
My face when I think multiple politicians have had to publicly disavow Hasan now because of how fucking unhinged and insane he is.
You can't be running around being like, our party needs to purge the left flank when it's not your party. Okay? These terms are not appropriate. I oppose the framing that I am, a part of the Democratic Party in the ways that people talk about it, where I say like I'm not a liberal, and yet sucks to suck for Bonarelli, Epstein, but our movement is more a foundational part of the Democratic Party than he is.
Like, what are you talking about? Remember homo-fascism, bruh? Jesus.
Part of that is because he's just a hanger-on. He's just trying to claw his way.
A hanger-on? Like this guy fucking following around whiffs of Mamdani? Seriously? The projection is crazy. It's like, I don't even really have to comment. I just have to like play Hasan videos, and then I just need to like play a Hasan video responding to a Hasan video, and that's like all the commentary you need. It's just like such an insane amount of projection.
Into some kind of relevancy, but failing to do so because he gets in his own way every step of the way.
Not ever be able to criticize to the left. It's just fuck. He wants the Dems to kiss the ring. Like, when have I ever said this ever? Getting crazy. If you're on AOC/Mamdani, AOC is whatever. Fuck Mamdani.
Fuck Mamdani, said Steve.
And
Yeah. Razor sharp political instincts once again, demonstrating that he knows where the winds are blowing. If he had real ideological commitments, rather than operating off of pure resentment, okay, he would recognize where the movement was, where the momentum was, and he wouldn't position himself as being unbelievably antagonistic to that movement. Not to say that, like...
They always have a reason or an excuse why you can't attack the left. There's always a reason why it's not proper to attack the left. He was even doing it in tweets earlier. It was either today or yesterday. He's like, why are you trying to kill this grassroots movement? It's so young. Blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, like, all they do is attack Democrats. Chasm, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. I wonder if these guys are going to be active during the actual general at all, or if, like, it's all going to be over at that point and they're just going to sit back and watch.
Depends if their candidate...
DSA would ever welcome
wins
someone like Destiny into its own ranks. But he could at least be being unbelievably antagonistic to that movement. Not to say that, like, DSA would ever welcome someone like Destiny into its own ranks.
Yeah.
But he could at least dupe people into believing that he was a progressive force, right? But he's so fucking self-centered and so chock full of personal resentment. He is driven by his animosity to those he has declared ideological enemies due to the fact that at some point we've made him feel small, we've made him feel stupid, we've made him feel silly, only because he positioned himself against people like myself.
Made him feel small, made him feel stupid. What is he? Are we projecting here from?
Do you think there's a group of people that you cannot be racist against?
No, I think you can be dead people. White people for sure. But I'm looking at this from a consequentialist perspective. Like, what are the damaging elements of being discriminatory towards white people? Are there like a bunch of like non-white owned businesses that specifically say no?
The word to yeah, just answer the question. Can you be racist to white people or not?
If there was a majority nation of non-whites that dominated that nation,
how about
hold on. Yeah, but so if it excluded white people, then in that hypothetical scenario, I would consider that racism.
Okay, but so you can't be racist towards the majority?
No, you can still be racist towards the majority. There are plenty of, I mean, maybe not racist, but you can still be discriminatory towards the majority.
You can't be racist towards... Hasan, that was the best straw man you've ever built so far, but let's cut the fat.
I don't think you know what straw man is. Can you repeating that word over and over again, dog?
All right, would you want to answer the question this time? Can you be racist towards white people?
Yes.
I'm giving you the definition. I said, well, technically yes, but I'm also explaining to you that it's not as simple as people think.
Types of racism that people talk about and they often get conflated. Okay, so the question is, can you be racist towards majority people? Under the definition that we typically work with, like I guess like in, I don't want to say like in academia or sociologically, we would say no. Minority people. This is Hasan's like villain arc creation moment, I think. Usually exercise like any sort of oppressive racism towards the majority of people. And the reason why is because we consider racism to be prejudice plus power. If every black person in the United States today was like, fuck white people, it wouldn't really affect us much because white people are more socioeconomically privileged, because we have more businesses, we have more representation in Congress, et cetera, et cetera. Whereas if you're a majority power person and you can be oppressive towards a minority like class person, like by virtue of them being minority class, like by that virtue alone, they're already typically disadvantaged in American society. So when we say like, can somebody be racist against somebody under like, I guess like the common vernacular of like, could somebody hate somebody because of their skin color? Of course, anybody can do that. But when we start like analyzing society, we look at like meaningful demonstrations of racism. So for instance, like the criminal justice system or economic disadvantage, right? In these ways, minority people can't really exercise racism against majority people because they don't really have the status or power in society in order to do so.
It's like I wish Destiny could just come in at the beginning and give us the right answer right away instead of making us wait.
So we didn't have to list a fucking Hasan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me feel
like we have the cheat sheet right here.
Honestly, like
it's funny because like the only
It's
way
such a fucking retarded thing to say. Like, I'm sorry, but like, if you can't comprehend the fucking shit that I'm saying,
you
it's
said the
on
R
you.
word.
Okay, I'm doing as best as I'm doing.
Hey,
as best
hey,
as
yeah,
I
Wes.
can
You
over
said the
here.
R word.
He literally said the exact same thing that I just said. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking
You can
about?
say retard on Twitch. Soda Poppin says it all the time.
Fuck Twitch then.
No, wait, relax. Hey, come on.
Literally.
That was actually his village. His. God damn it!
Villain.
I can't fucking speak, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and
And the environment shifted from under his feet. Okay, like with Israel. Israel is one of the best examples of this, right? Like he thought, as he said over and over again at the time, like, oh, Hasan is losing everything. We're gonna destroy him. Everyone is gonna know that he is a nefarious force, a bad force in American politics. And by 2025, I will. By 2025, I will have actually generated a lot more buzz than Hasan. Something along those lines. It was such a stupid thing.
More
that he
clout. Jesus.
He's also very mad about Adam Mockler as well, I guess.
Oh my god, bruh. Mockler's fucking girlfriend's comments on... I don't know how many people let their significant others control themselves, but Jesus fuck, whatever, man.
Never mind, the lib media is never covering any of the Hasan shit. This is literally Adam's girlfriend.
Also, she is a content creator. It's not like it's just a random person who posts on some random thing. Like,
kill me. The whole space is cooked as fuck. He's like going after Adam Mockler's girlfriend, apparently.
Going after? It's going after to point out that this person is saying that I fucked Nick Fuentes in public Discord. Are you serious? That's going after? Holy shit.
Because he doesn't like that Adam Mockler is not sufficiently defending him.
Defending me? It has nothing to do with defending me either. Oh my god, bro. It's just like lie.
Not realizing this is precisely the reason why people find you to be odious.
Odious.
I've heard that word so much this weekend.
Other people have been using it.
Yeah.
He's targeting Sam Cedar, Adam Mockler, Brian Tyler Cohen, David Pacman. Yeah, his girlfriend called him pro-Israel, which he is. Yeah, he is. I don't know why he's like running away from it when he
pro-Israel. That's it. They just call me pro-Israel. You really? I'm sorry. It's obviously it's fucking retarded. Yeah.
When at the apex of the genocide, he was running all over talking about how pro-Israel he is. That shit's not going to go away. He still is pro-Israel. He hasn't even positioned himself as having like a change of heart now. Anyway, so Ken Klippenstein finishes the article with guilt by association at its finest, but what exactly are they guilty of? What the report shows isn't that any of these people are knowingly taking directions from a foreign power. Only really fucking base is pretty...
Your exit out of one and the other continue. Bruh. Hold on. Oh, man. This is exhausting. Is this also from today?
Much about me and anyone around me. And then there are so many people who are just like oblivious. There's so many people who are fucking oblivious. 7 years of defamation, mass harassment.
7 years of defamation. And it's like he's got his own slave movie, like 7 years of defamation. The Hasan Piker story. Oh my fucking God. What is it? Did I already watch this?
American people, yes. For the American ruling class, however, this is and always been a top priority.
We've already watched this. Chris, thank you for the 20 gifted tier 1 subs, buddy. Wait. How? What? It's like the same link like 20 times. Oh, you guys are... Wait. No. How many times did he talk about me today? Wait, that's 6 hours ago.
A man can't have a hobby?
Oh, I don't know if the timestamps work if you...
Many have noticed that I have been a little bit extra grumpy because I woke up to a fucking face full of news.
Oh, this was the second time.
That determined that I'm a goddamn radical terrorist by the fucking State Department of this goddamn fascist country that I happen to be the citizen of. So I apologize for my grumpiness, but fear not, I will be taking an extended break soon with my family. So that's coming up.
Uh-oh. No shot that this guy can handle logging off for a couple weeks. I don't believe it. There's no way.
In a couple days, as a matter of fact. So I hopefully will be able to recover. A longer break than I have in a long time. That's right.
3 days.
Approximately 4 day break.
Do you think it's because he's feeling the heat right now?
4 days. No, he can't take breaks. It fucks his mind. If you've ever been like one of the things that big streamers can't handle is when you take a break, because your subs come in on like a rolling basis. Like if you take a day off, you lose subs and you don't regain them, and then you take another day off and you lose subs, you regain them. It fucks over streamer brains because you see your subs go down every day. So it's really, really hard when you're like hooked on that subscriber number to actually take a break. That is funny though that he said 4 days after. Okay, a long break. I would think like 1 to 2 weeks at least, but 4 days. Yeah, there's no way this guy can handle it. He'll probably even stream for an hour or two.
A longer break than I have in a long time. That's right. Approximately 4-day break. But I will be bringing my equipment with me on this family vacation.
Bro, I pre-watched this guy's whole life. Dude, I can still read this guy. Listen, Hasanabi heads, I'll get the outfit. I'll just stream for him for 4 days, okay? I can soul read this guy. I'll just stream for him. I can do all the talking points.
Even though my mom and dad petitioned against it.
Oh my God.
And the reason for why is because of this fucking war. That
it's so important to get. What does Hasan Piker think about the war with Iran? We need his opinion. What are we going to do today without Hasan Piker's opinion on the Strait of Hormuz?
Is on the verge of exploding. No, don't do that, bro. What the fuck? While I am on family vacation, starting on Wednesday, I will check in periodically with the news.
AJ, thank you for the 20 gifted subs in Kick Chat.
And if there's something that I need to cover, if there's some breaking news that I definitely need to cover, which I suspect there might be.
Breaking news.
I will fire off the stream same time that I normally would. Same time that I normally would fire off the stream at, but it will be a shorter one.
Aww.
Having said that, let's get to
the
Ansar Allah movement.
Thank God.
As I've talked about already,
Ansar Allah.
The Houthis sent some of the Houthis sent a coalition to Iran for the funeral of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. And then that contingency came back. Here's a great example. You want to know how shit gets clipped out of context? All right, we're done with the fucking Odyssey conversation. Okay, wait, hold on. Oops, that was the playlist, obviously. We're going to get into situation monitoring in a second. But if you want to understand like how here's a great example of how like shit gets totally clipped out of context, or rather the context itself or the video itself does not matter. It's totally secondary.
Okay.
Right? Here.
Okay.
Everybody on Twitter has been losing their minds over this speech. Okay? More. Everybody. Shannon Watts, DSA Watch, they're all like, this guy's wearing a Mao suit. This guy's so cringe. This guy's doing a Hitler-style speech.
He is.
DSA Watch, which is a right-wing operation. Who knows what they're funded by? But basically,
Jews.
This is a right-wing guy from Arizona. I think he's like a real estate developer that's behind the account from Arizona. He's a Republican.
Okay.
And
got a first and last name and address
he
for us,
posts
buddy?
this and says it's run by a Dem. I thought it was run by was it a former Republican? I think he's a right-wing guy, though. It's very clear that he's a right-wing guy. I mean, DSA Watch is just like clearly a right-wing operation, and most likely a Hasbara operation as well. So
for sure.
In any case, Hasan Piker delivers Hitler-style rant in Mao Zedong suit. No more. 9.6K likes. What? There is no greater indication that no one that was liking that shit actually listened to what I was saying. No more. Let's take a look at what I was actually saying. And
what? You're wearing a fucking Mao outfit. What do you expect people to say about you, you fucking retard?
You can make up your mind on whether or not this is a Hitler-style speech.
To Trumpism, but no more to the Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us. No more to the fascist reactionaries, but no more to the Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists, who will fund ICE, who will fund Israel, who will help poison the planet, who will stiff workers and help bosses. We don't need those Democrats anymore. In fact, we have a message. We are coming. We are unbossed. We're unbought. We're unbound. And we will become undeniable.
A speech by a radical populist figure decrying not only the party that he is ostensibly a part of, but also the current ruling classes of the United States. Kind of sounds pretty insanely populist. Didn't Hitler, why were they called the National Socialist Party? Didn't they originally try to appeal to socialist workers' values and mask everything up under that?
Thank you.
I mean, no notes.
Hitler was a bad guy.
No notes. I think it's great. I think it's a great fucking speech. I will say, especially the end of it, the second half of it, like, I get really fired up.
Fuck, I couldn't do this. This is why I'll never be in his position. I do admit I could never self-glate. Did you guys see that Speeders game? Huh. No notes. You should check it out. I get really fired up in the second half, guys. It's actually fucking Kino.
I don't know what this would be considered. I don't know how this could be considered Hitlerian in any way, shape, or form.
Oh,
love the speech, but not gonna lie, you sounded like Dwight Schrute when he gave that dictator speech.
That guy's gotta get banned.
Yeah,
Guys,
ban that guy.
I don't know if you know this. Dwight Schrute is working in an office. Okay, I am giving a political speech at a political event about politics. I'm not
Okay,
working at Scranton, Pennsylvania at a paper plant, okay? I'm giving a fucking political speech. I saw a lot of people that were like, oh, this is just like Dwight Schrute. It's like, yeah, the reason why Dwight Schrute is funny in that moment is because he's working for a paper plant where they make paper and stationaries. Okay? That's why it's silly, the juxtaposition of him delivering a Mussolini speech. What makes it funny is that juxtaposition. That's the joke.
I didn't even play that. That was just him.
Americans only know Brian from Family Guy and Dwight from...
Wait, that was him. I didn't even... It sounded like this, but I didn't play that. That was him.
That's the joke. Americans only know Brian from Family Guy and Dwight from The Office. I know. American burger-brained...
Ooh, he hates that Brian comparison. He hates the Brian comparison.
Ameroids, unfortunately.
It's so apt.
Can't comprehend it. Anyway, so... More Pegasus is defending me now. More Pegasus defense. It's the newest on drama, even pushing back on Asmongold. I will push back a little bit. I don't think Destiny represents average people either. Nobody deserves any kind of IRL harassment. That's just lame. And I disavow it completely. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
But anyway, we were talking about, like, I know we got sucked into a totally separate conversation, but yeah, I mean, that's a great example of how, like, that's a great example of how people just don't watch the clip, right? Shannon Watts did this too. Shannon Watts dressed like Mao, talking about how much he hates the majority of Democrats and invited guests to college Dems, right? And she's been going extra hard. She's been going balls to the fucking wall, right? I love you to death, Hasan, but the mouse suit isn't it, man. I can see people being fearful, and it leans heavy into the Fox News cockers, hit you with the communist stuff. Also have
Whoa! Excuse me.
Ban that guy.
Ban that guy.
The old heads believe them. Nice fitting suit, double-breasted, makes you look like someone old head morons love. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stop wearing the Zhongshan suit. It's not the fucking Mao suit, okay?
It's not the...
It's a Chinese suit. I like it. I'm not going to stop wearing it. I don't give a shit if people go, oh, this is the Mao suit. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. Its origination doesn't even come from Mao Zedong. Obviously, Mao Zedong popularized...
It's like, this is like one-to-one the Hitler shit, right? Like, it's a symbol of peace, guys. You understand that before they used it, it was a symbol of peace. Like, it's the exact same fucking types of defense. Like, what do you mean before? Who cares? That's not what it's about. That doesn't matter.
Is it quite a bit?
It's like somebody giving you a cheeseburger with shit smeared on it, and you're like, well, just eat it, bro. Like, there wasn't shit on it when it came off the grill. Like, what a stupid fucking point.
But it's Sun Yat-sen who also wore it. And not only is it it's the Zhongshan suit that is like...
He actually sounds like somebody trying to want to wear a swastika.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I mean, that wasn't Hitler's symbol.
Yeah.
A Chinese style of like merging Eastern and Western aesthetics. But I also happened to get it tailored when I was in China by the fucking family that invented the suit style, invented that tailoring style. So, you know, it has, not only does it look good, but I also like...
Like, it's so fucking shameless how cucked this guy is to fucking foreign countries, to fucking China. Like, I got a custom fucking mount. Like, just this is why Trump should fucking throw his ass out of the country, unironically. This is too much. Or there should be, like, a serious level, not with this administration, but next administration, a serious investigation. You went to China... It was all paid for. Nothing was disclosed to anybody. You got CCP social media, the Billy fucking social media. You had a CCP tour guide. They gave you a little red book. They went through your electronic devices at least a little bit when they said that you were when you were doing at that Tiananmen Square thing or whatever. And now you're saying you got like custom tailored suits that you could come back to the United States and to give speeches at, where you shit on the center left party while advocating for Mao style communism, and then you're on your stream saying that Mao did no wrongs, you would never criticize. Like, it's just like this is literally, it's more than the Tim Pool, Ukraine is the real enemy of the United States while he's getting paid by Russia. It's so insane. How many fucking foreign actors have a stake in my country's goddamn politics? It's crazy to me how much influence there is from these other people. It's so fucking weird and cringe and crazy.
I like the story behind it as well. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. I don't care at all about it. That's why I make a very intentional choice to wear it, even though I'm trying to wear suits and everything else. But for here, right now, I need the Mao fit.
What's it called when you associate an Asian style of clothing with a specific Asian with the implication that it's bad? I mean, yeah, it's fucking racist. But it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's racist to call it the Mao suit. Oh, thank you, Drew. We're being and can we throw an Islamophobic in there somehow? Can we somehow get that?
Matter. It's the Nehru suit adapted to be more
the Mao race, not the Mao race.
Western facing, along with some influence from Stalin's suit style. Yeah. Sorry, but the Mao suit rocks. Feels like it makes his head look small. I like the concept. Also, true China Maxer would know that the suit was created by Sun Yat-sen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're treating your suit like you put on a fucking Gundam to threaten the Empire. Yeah, the only thing that matters when you wear stuff like this is does it look good or not? Okay? Does it look good or not? That's it.
Yeah.
And if the answer is yes, it looks good, yes is swag.
So next time he's going to show up in the Hugo Boss fucking swastika embroiled uniform, right?
Then who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
Cares.
Yeah, I again, ironically enough, I'm not a Maoist, but if they want to present me as one, who gives a shit?
Not a Maoist,
there was a really funny,
but defends the fuck out of Mao.
Created really funny discourse, though, I will say.
Why?
In the short clip Watts provided, Piker says, no more to those Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists, and she saw this as an accurate description of everyone who's in TSA aligned. Yeah. Yeah. But it was very... It is created, once again, very funny discourse, okay? The origin of the suit doesn't matter. Who made it famous matters. Same as you don't see anyone using the now called Hitler mustache. He didn't invent it, but he made it famous. Yeah, there's no comparison between Mao Zedong and Adolf Hitler, dumbass. That's the whole point. That's what I'm trying.
True. Hitler wishes he was as successful as Mao. But I like that Hasan kind of lets it slip here. There is no comparison between Hitler and Mao Zedong because he hates Hitler, but he loves Mao. That's true.
The suit doesn't matter. Who made it famous matters. Same as you don't see anyone using the now called Hitler mustache. He didn't invent it, but he made it famous. Yeah, there's no comparison between Mao Zedong and Adolf Hitler, dumbass. That's the whole point. That's what I'm trying to get to right now, which is that if you were to make that comparison, you're a fucking idiot. And I know a lot of people in the Western world not only make that comparison, but then turn around and say Mao Zedong is far worse than Adolf Hitler. He killed far more people than Adolf Hitler. It's a fucking stupid argument. That's my point. That's like, you know, anyone who is at least a little bit knowledgeable about Chinese history will understand that there is plenty of criticism that is warranted of Mao Zedong, especially in his later life. But
really, make it.
He's also a profoundly important historical figure for the entire planet and certainly for the PRC, People's Republic of China.
Hitler was an important figure. I like how he uses all of these like carefully couched fucking terms so that he can avoid criticism. I said he was a great figure. Great doesn't mean good. I said he was important. Of course he was an important figure. Yeah, I mean, one of the most respectable leaders in Europe during World War II was Hitler. He commanded a lot of respect, but respect can be like fearful respect as well. Like it's so, oh God. Also, why is he going through all this to defend Mao when he just said that he wears the Mao fit because it looks cool? And he got it tailored. Why is he going through all the effort now to defend him?
Modern China in general. That's my argument. That's my statement. And it's one that Shannon Watts, of course, without any sort of fucking interest in understanding Chinese history, has immediately turned around and said, whoa! Yeah, Hasan, please stop wearing the Mao suit. It scares libs and normies. Also, while you're at it, please stop pushing socialist policies. It scares people and to calm the masses. Please start preaching that better things are not possible. Yeah.
Like, how do you square this with the fact that you're now wearing suits all the time? How do we I wear suits all the time to appeal to normies to I'm going to go to the college DSA takeover event in my Mao suit. Like,
Mao killed practically half my dad's paternal family. I don't even blame him. They were landowning 1%ers.
Oh my fucking God. What a fucking loser. Crazy fucking loser, bro.
These people call Nancy Pelosi a...
By the way, this guy simps for fucking Erdogan as well, 1 trillion%. These people never give real criticisms of, one, his home country, and then 2, all of the regimes that he stands the fuck out of. He'll have nothing to say about Stalinist Russia, nothing of substance, nothing to say about Maoist China, nothing to say about the Cultural Revolution or Tiananmen Square or anything bad about Tibet and everything. Like, nothing. He'll always say things like, yeah, I've got plenty of disagreements with them. But if you would actually press on those, what disagreements? It's always going to be the most minor. It's like when MAGA people say, like, yeah, well, I disagree with Trump about a ton of things. Like, what do you disagree with Trump over? Well, I think that he shouldn't cheat on his wife. Okay.
Communists can wear anything they cry about it. I mean, not these people. So they clipped something. They clipped me talking about Mao Zedong, and here's stopped by a cop who thought I was like making fun of Mao Zedong, which I never would and never will.
Fucking
Mao Zedong is a one of the great leaders of this world. Okay, a man who changed the entire universe, the entire planet. He did. He changed the trajectory of history. He did. He is the founding father of the People's Republic of China. And it's insane that these people, like, Mao Zedong gets the same level of credit that the founding fathers do for America. Okay?
Like, that clip should be, like, fucking played everywhere. That's just an insane fucking thing to say. And it tells you so much about where his mind is. to the young college Democrats of America. I can't believe that this guy doesn't get pressed by anybody. This is why he doesn't want me in any event, because I'm the only person that would know the questions to ask him. Literally the only motherfucking person that can do it.
Okay, that's it. Like it's literally the same thing as me saying George Washington is a great man of history and is a profoundly impactful, profoundly important person.
The same thing.
The American Revolution is a progressive historical event.
Can we just have something about like you know that George Washington owned slaves, right?
Overall, all things considered, and of course they were also slavers, right?
Ah, I can do it. Hasan, I got your back, bro. I'm gonna go pick up the Malfit, okay? I'm gonna shrink my head a little bit, and I can do the streams. I got you, buddy. I got you. Don't worry. I got you.
If you apply that same principle consistently to Mao Zedong, everybody in the fucking Western world loses.
Everybody's made mistakes, right? It's all the same. And this is what I mean when I say they don't actually have like real criticisms for any of these people. They don't.
Their minds where it's like, well, Mao Zedong, unlike George Washington, did not own slaves.
Oh, he was actually better. He was actually a better person.
Okay.
By the way, he would do Holocaust revisionism history on Tiananmen Square. Guaranteed. These tanky types usually do it, but they're never pressed on it. Like, if you ask them about it, they'll always say that the death count was grossly exaggerated. There might have been a few people killed. It was a horrible event. Like, I'm glad that China learned and moved on from stuff like that every single time. But nobody, I don't know if he's ever talked about Tiananmen Square before.
And as a matter of fact, did a lot of work to abolish the prior structures that resembled slavery and feudalism. But that's besides the point. Yes, there were tremendous excesses in the Cultural Revolution, the Five Pest Campaign. There were a lot of failures that led to mass famine. Of course, there's no more mass famine since then, and China is credited with uplifting 800 million people and taking them out of extreme poverty. That's what the PRC did, and this is something that everybody understands and everybody acknowledges because it's true. And that would not have happened without Mao Zedong. It's that simple.
That's true.
Okay. For real, yes. I mean, there was a lot of fucking excesses, let's be real, but the People's Republic of China would not exist without Mao Zedong. I got stopped. Like, that's... Anyway.
Pop those ins. Pop them.
Pop.
What's this? God
yeah,
damn.
this was a sad state of affairs, but our hearts are heavy today for the 19-year-old Private Isabella Gonzalez of Carrollton, Texas. Brave young soldier was killed Friday in Iranian missile and drone strikes against U.S. base in Jordan. 90% of Yemeni don't support the Houthis either. That is not true.
Uh-oh. Excuse me. Who is this fucking chatter? Everybody in Yemen loves the Houthis.
For the record. There was a point in time when that could have been true. That point in time is gone.
They love them there.
So the reason why I say that is because of Israel.
Oh. Okay.
So even I'm literally a Yemeni that lives in Sanaa. Okay, great. But the Ansar Allah movement grew its popularity.
Is that the capital? I know there's a lot of fighting over this. Yeah, it is. Okay. Who owns this right now? Is it the North or South Yemenis, or is it split? I think the Houthi family, the Ansar Allah, they own it now, right? Don't they?
No one can own land.
Then it is. I'm pretty sure they do now.
Due to its opposition to Israel and its implementation of the blockade during Israel's genocide in Gaza. Palestine politics in Yemen, if you are actually a Yemeni who lives in Sanaa, you know better than I do this reality.
Nobody cares about Palestine and these other countries, bro. That's why none of the fucking Arabs actually do fuck all about it. That's why eventually they signed peace without the Soviet Union pushing them all along to stand in opposition to America's puppet in the Middle East. Nobody out there really cares about it. Yemen, the Lebanese do, obviously, because they have fucking Hezbollah
that is a militia that has taken over the south of the country that continues to fight with Israel. So there's a lot of back and forth there. Syrians probably do because the Golan Heights still exist and Israel has their interests of their land there and they have not fucking settled whatever their fucking final border is going to be. I don't think they have yet. But other than that, like, no, like Gulf state, like there's not like this huge movement in these other fucking Arab states to be like, we need to talk more about Palestine. Like nobody fucking cares. They say they do, but like, nah.
That no matter who is running the country, they have always placed a special emphasis on Palestine.
Oh my fucking God, bruh. That's not until like the 80s or 90s. I don't even think they had anything knowledge of what was fucking going on. Yemen has been in constant civil war since like at least since the end of World War I. What is this idea that they were like, oh, we're so minded about the Palestinian plight? What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. So much so that even the puppet leadership, even the Saudi-backed proxies have always maintained support for Palestine. Okay?
My God.
I'm born and raised in Sanaa. He's living in a bubble. I know this from even my Sunni Yemeni friends who...
I'm born and raised in Sanaa. That means that guy at 5 years old moved to London, Paris, or someplace in the United States and has never been back since. Guaranteed, by the way. 100%.
Obviously have every reason to oppose the Houthis. Okay? We have every reason to oppose the Houthis that don't live in Yemen any longer, that have family members who still live in Yemen. And my understanding of Yemeni politics is that Ansar Allah was able to maintain popular support due to its actions against Israel and due to what was seen as a historic victory against not only Israel, but also the Americans as well. Okay? The Yemeni people are very proud. They try to force Shia on the Sunni. Yeah, I know. Yes, okay. I already got it. I know. Yes, they're Shia, they're bad. You're Sunni, and you hate them. You're not the majority, though.
The one-dimensional... Oh, the Middle East. To understand the Middle East, just look at Sunni and Shia, and that actually tells you all of the breakdowns.
For the most part, the attitude in Yemen, even from forces that opposed the Ansar Allah movement, that fought against the Ansar Allah movement, and its leadership, is that they put down their arms and they joined in the battle.
Wait, no way. Is that the guy? I'm actually fucking... I need to buy lottery tickets. Hold on, wait.
Bye.
Zerocius. Comp Sci, graduated 2024, UC Irvine, baby. Is this the one who... Yeah, nice. King. I wonder if that other guy still lives in Yemen, and the guy right here who lives in fucking... Who lives in California is like, oh, that other guy lives in a bubble. Trust me, Hasan. I know what's actually going on. As I typed to you from fucking Anaheim, from Irvine, from San Diego.
Against Israel.
He said he lives there? Wait! He said, I'm born and raised in San... Oh, you mean the other guy said he lived there? Yeah.
Happened. We watched it unfold.
I'm living out.
Okay? Is there still opposition inside of Yemen? In areas, especially in areas where the population density is not as high from certain sects of Sunnis? Absolutely. But by and large, their actions, the Houthis' actions against Israel, has created popular support for the Ansar Allah movement, regardless of the sectarian issues that still, to a certain degree, exist. Part of that is also because the Saudis are now the main defenders of the previous movement and the previous leadership, the Sunni leadership. That's it. Another L for America, if you want to see it as that. You're wrong, not only in Yemen, in the whole region.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dude, I'm not talking about Ansar Allah's popularity in the whole region. That doesn't matter. We're talking about Yemen only. Yes, of course, Ansar Allah is unbelievably popular in the rest of the region. Are you kidding me? That's not the conversation that we're having. The conversation that we're having is that there are literally, is so sad that many of the Yemenis had to choose the side of the Houthis, but shit happens when people experience famine and are desperate for 7+ years since the war with Saudi. Exactly. Yes, exactly. The Ansar Allah movement is unbelievably popular outside of Yemen. It's not even a question. But Yemen endured a genocide that was backed by Saudi Arabia, that was backed by the United States of America. Yemen also then, in the aftermath of all of that, the Ansar Allah movement went and fought and implemented a blockade, a successful blockade that bankrupted one of Israel's 2 major ports.
Where does this talking point come? That bankrupted a port? What is Jaffa or whatever closed now? Or what? My God. Oh my God. Just a few more. We've almost survived.
You should know that Mike Rogers thinks Haley and Abdullah are the same anyway. No, that's not a good talking point. That's actually a bad talking point. You don't want to fucking even bring up any similarities, whether it be from the opposition or anything at all. And it's not even true. Mike Rogers doesn't think Abdul and Haley are the same. Mike Rogers knows that Haley is easier to beat. Mike Rogers knows he has most likely no real shot at defeating any Democrat. But if it's between Abdul and Haley Stevens, I think there are some Republicans who do sincerely think that Abdul is like too radical because they're dumb fucking boomers and they don't know how to read the room in the same way that our dumb fucking boomers and the establishment Democrats don't know how to read the room. However, I would go so far as to say the smart money is that they actually do know that Haley Stevens is an easier candidate to defeat.
Is it actually true? Wait, did you look this up? Have Republicans been donating to El Sayed's campaign? Is that?
I've never seen that. I didn't do research on it, but I've just never seen that talking point.
Okay, gotcha.
But that's it. Anyway, that's all I got for today. 7 hours. I'm freaking tired, chat.
Do I need to? Why is this?
That's all I got for you for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow as always. We're back. Here's the TikTok people claimed you saw.
They got him. Why do I care? You can look up who Hasan has donated to for politicians, and the only thing is 5 donations to Bernie Sanders. Okay, based. For the money bomb, guys. We're going to money bomb him. Young Democrats challenge the party's out-of-touch leaders. Interview with Cameron Landon. Hey, that's our guy. Executive Vice President
That's the guy.
of College Democrats of America and a student at the University of Chicago, conducted by Scott Harris.
Right now, I'm very happy to welcome to our program Cameron Landon, Executive Vice President of College Democrats of America, as well as a student currently at the University of Chicago. Cameron, thanks so much for being on our program tonight.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Hey, tell our listeners briefly about the College Democrats of America. I'm sure people understand the general concept, but maybe you could talk about the kind of work you guys do.
Yeah, of course. To expound on it a little bit, we are the national student wing of the Democratic Party of the United States. We have over 500 chapters in every single state across the country, except for Alaska. We're working on that one. Our chapters are, incredibly important local institutions of the Democratic Party across the country. We are involved in registering voters, knocking on doors for candidates, and making sure that we're holding candidates accountable on the local level.
Thanks for that, Cameron. So there's been recent gatherings of the Democratic Party, and you and other young delegates have expressed concern about a range of issues, including the Democratic Party's position on the current Trump war on Iran, as well as demands to halt U.S. aid to Israel, and recognizing Israel's genocide in Gaza. There's also been discussion at these sessions that I know you were part of regarding convincing the Democrats to take a real solid, strong stand on advocating for the abolition of ICE, as well as the elimination of dark crypto money from political campaign fundraising. There's a lot there, and I know we're not going to have time to talk about all of them, but maybe you can talk about generally where the Democratic Party is right now and where you and other progressive and particularly young activists like yourself want to see the Democrats go.
Sure. Yeah, I'm coming at this from two perspectives. Of course, I'm speaking for myself of what I believe, but also more importantly, I'm speaking for the views of our membership and our young people all across the United States. So I went to the DNC meeting a few weeks ago now in New Orleans, and we put forward a few resolutions specifically about the war in Iran, the genocide of the Palestinian people, the abolition of ICE, and crypto, APAC, and AI, dark money, and elections. And look,
it's like every slopulous talking point. Oh my fucking God.
As young people, we are, I like to tell people, College Democrats of America, we are the most progressive organization that is nationally affiliated with the Democratic Party. Young people, what's nice about young people is we don't have big donors. We don't have all these sorts of things that we need to be, held accountable to. We get to speak our mind, and we get to be a moral voice within the party. So, back during the student protest of 2024, I was proud to be the one to make sure that College Democrats of America put out a statement officially saying there is a genocide in Gaza. And the Biden administration at that time needs to be proactive in speaking out about that. And we need to keep doing that because young people absolutely demand that we have a party that actually listens to us, that stands up for what's right, that stands up for what's moral. And I had somebody at the DNC meeting as well on the dark money section say, someone that I met who I work closely with, you can't all lives matter your way out of this one. Insofar, and what that means is we're talking about, we need to keep doing that because young people absolutely demand that we have a party that actually listens to us, that stands up for what's right, that stands up for what's moral. And I had somebody at the DNC meeting as well on the dark money section say, someone that I met who I work closely with, you can't all lives matter your way out of this one. Insofar, and what that means is we're talking about, of course, dark money in elections is bad, but they want to keep it general because they don't want to say that people.
Why would you use a slogan that like alt-righters came up with to undermine BLM and pretend that like that's the Democratic Party? Like that's just such a weird, gross leveraging of that term, or that phrase. But okay.
People who are actually doing it. They don't want to say it's APAC. They don't want to say it's AI. They don't want to say it's crypto. They don't want to say it's all of these other industries. They don't want to be specific with it. Well, you need to be specific. You need to call out exactly who's doing it, why they're doing it, and the influence they have over our elections in the Democratic Party. And the unfortunate truth is that I know for a fact these DNC members and these DNC leadership are scared about doing it. They're very scared about calling it out.
Thanks so much for that, Cameron. We're speaking with Cameron Landon, Executive Vice President of College Democrats of America.
Wait, he just doxed him.
Discussion, debate, and issues within the Democratic Party nationally. And you're listening to WPCAN in Bridgeport, 89.5 FM, WPCAN.org on the net. Cameron, what's been the response of the people running the Democratic Party to demands from people like yourself, progressive activists, as well as young people, for change and the perception that the party really only responds to big donors and not to the grassroots supporters of the Democratic Party across the U.S.? Because I think, as you just alluded to, the majority of grassroots Democratic voters, people who go and vote for Democrats every couple of years at the local and national level, they by and large are very progressive in their outlook of the policies they'd like to see the Democratic Party advocate for, which seems to be different than the hierarchy within the Democratic Party that is pulling the party in a different direction. I don't know if that's the way you see it, but from the outside, that's what it appears to be.
That is the way that I see it. I'm going to say something very UChicago here, which is it reminds me of that quote from, I forget, one of Plato's texts where Socrates describes himself as a gadfly. We are annoying. We're like a fly that keeps pestering them and they keep trying to swat us away because we keep pushing these issues that they don't want to push, they don't want to bring to the fore because it makes them uncomfortable. It will be so much easier for the Democratic Party leadership to pretend like we do not exist, to pretend like we're not a problem. Of course, I understand why the Democratic Party leadership wants to present this united front, why they want to act as though, young people are fully behind it, we're not doing anything wrong, we're doing great. I fully understand why they want to do that in this moment, but it's not going to cut it. Not at all. And I have a lot of respect for most of the people in leadership, in national leadership. I think Ken Martin is a very well-meaning guy. I've seen him spend some of his own money to support young people going to these DNC meetings, paying out of his own pocket to support them. And I do think he's well-meaning, but there are large forces within the Democratic Party that want to do everything that they can to shut down young voices, to prevent this more progressive wave that is here amongst the base from being manifested nationally. Because, it's like the same thing that we saw in 2024. They think that going more moderate is how we're actually going to win these things. And of course, they're scared of
That's how we've had all of our major, massive election wins, by the way. But
bring away these donors. But we're not going to let them do that. And we're going to be annoying. And we need to be annoying. We need to keep annoying them. We need to keep pestering them because that's how we're actually going to appeal to not only the base, but people all across the country who are demanding better.
Cameron.
Like, it's just crazy to me. I understand. Listen, I don't even think the guy's mission is bad, if that's what you want to do. But, like, why then call yourself, or why be part of, like, the official DNC? If you're just here to, like, be a radical activist, like, wing of it to constantly attack them.
There's been recent public opinion polls that are fairly consistent over the last couple of years. There's a recent CNN poll,
So
for
did this
example,
organization get co-opted by fucking lefties?
Yeah, but everything that the lefties slide into, they slowly co-opt. Because what happens is you can never criticize them, so everybody slowly over time has to start taking on more and more of their opinions, and then they'll attack anybody, like, viciously that doesn't basically parrot the party line.
So was McCarthy right?
I don't know anything about McCarthy, so I might have to dig through it more to even know.
Participating in the poll about their favorability rating of the Democratic Party, and it finds that the Democrats had a favorability rating of 28%, where Republicans had a favorability rating of 32%. Not much of a difference there. Both in the basement. Both these parties are way deep in the basement in terms of how the public perceives them. Now, you'd think that would be a different.
You saw this, right?
Oh yeah, the Mao book.
Oh no way! It's a small one.
And it's the first version.
It's the first. Wait.
Yo.
Really?
Is that a Bible?
What's up, Sam?
We got to update, folks. Shirts are officially in the air. They are in the hands of the brave men and women and people of various postal services, depending on if you're in the U.S. or if you're international. So shirts are going out, folks. You should be getting an email sometime this week that's letting you know that your shirt has shipped, and it'll even have a tracking number for you to check the delivery status.
Wow. Absolutely based.
Based. More important now than ever to run around with a liberalism t-shirt to show that we are strong liberals. So thank you everyone for your support who donated, and thank you everyone for your patience on the shirts getting out. We've got a whole lot of them coming, so I'm excited to see them in the wild.
Well, thank you for the announcement and for the update. Good sir. Damn.
It is basically
The Little Red Book?
The Little Red Book.
It's the Red Bible is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some may say more important than the Bible. Some may.
Especially over here.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
What's going on in here? Y'all snarking?
Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep.
Oh.
These
You missed most of it.
Israeli government was very loud and proud about, we are backing Argentina. Netanyahu, Ben Gvir.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I don't care about sports.
A bunch of Israeli ministers put out videos saying Argentina. You have the president of Argentina, Javier Milei, saying he's the proudest Zionist president in the world. He moved the Argentine embassy to Jerusalem. He's done lots of meetings with Netanyahu and the president of Israel, big pal. And then on the other hand, you have the Spanish prime minister, Pedro Sanchez, who has accused Israel of genocide, who had his government join the South African case at the ICJ, the genocide case against Israel. He's been very, very pro-Palestine, more than most European leaders. In many ways, this game, Javier, Argentina-Spain, was almost a proxy for Israel versus Palestine, rightly or wrongly?
Rightly, because also political leaders don't represent their people.
Yes.
Milei is not Argentine.
Agreed.
Argentina, I know its population, of course. But it's true that at this high level of encountering and conflict, it's true that when a president is really supporting so openly a person who is a war criminal.
Okay. What the fuck is all this? Jesus.
How was your trip, Moot?
It was really good. Had fun.
Yeah?
Wow, the food in DC is very good.
You do any orgies?
Yeah, just with your mom.
Damn.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Consider how to cut through the controversy with Dr. Jihad. Yeah, I mean, I could have done like there's a couple different classes. I was thinking about this because like, look, this has been a very busy season for me. The fucking midterms are happening, so I didn't even consider applying for Streamer University. I didn't even consider it. There's no guarantee that I would have gotten in regardless. But I probably should have. But I probably should have applied at least, you know, because it's cool. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. There's a lot of fun shit going on. You know what I mean? But what I will say is this. I actually appreciate it quite a bit. I think Kai is doing a phenomenal job. Obviously, there's like controversies and shit like that, but I mean, all those situations are always going to be somewhat chaotic. But I think it's
oh my god, the shameless slurp glazing.
I think it's far more positive than it is negative, right? And as far as like what I would do, there's a bunch of different things I could do: crisis management, crisis PR. So you've been canceled, you know, 101. That's number one. The other one obviously is like ethics and conduct.
Wait, what?
Like
He's
minimum,
the worst
basic
at that. He literally made fucking literally made fucking Dogtober 7th happen. His actions. He could have solved that on day one. He's the worst person to have advice on that.
You just don't understand. He seeks out conflict, Dan.
Shit.
He seeks it out.
Basic stuff.
I'm sorry. I mean,
he seeks it out. He seeks it out. He seeks it out. He seeks it out.
Belong to be a little bit more. I mean, this is ironic coming from me, but like, obviously, as long as people are not talking about political issues and whatnot, you know, basic ways to not come across like a nuisance streamer and be bad. Politics 101, something like that. Anyway, but regardless, yeah, fundraising, impact, how to make an impact with your community, things like that. But yeah, it's the midterms. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even consider it. And then while it was happening, I was like, wow, I feel really old watching this stuff. But then also at the same time, I was like, this is probably a good opportunity regardless. He is actually phenomenally impactful and I think is a really, really positive figure for this space in general. A big part of why I also feel this way is because
oh my god,
Streamer University is fairly diverse.
Oh my god.
Twitch was not always so diverse, right? Streamer University, on the other hand, is unbelievably diverse. As a matter of fact,